The following program contains language that some listeners may find offensive. Listener discretion is advised.
Suprema, Suprema, roll call. Suprema, Suprema, roll call. Suprema, Suprema, roll call. Suprema, Suprema, roll call.
My name is Questlove.
Yeah.
And I own this.
Yeah.
To my entire crew.
Yeah.
I'm giving Christmas bonuses.
Suprema, Suprema, roll call. Suprema, Suprema, roll call.
My name is Phonte.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
Questlove Supreme.
Yeah.
Spreading Christmas chill.
Roll call. Suprema, Suprema, roll call. Suprema, Suprema, roll call.
I'm on pay bill.
Yeah.
Put on my yarmulke.
Yeah.
Questlove Supreme.
Yeah.
Fucking Hanukkah.
Roll call. Suprema, Suprema, roll call. Suprema, Suprema, roll call.
My name is Sugar.
Yeah.
It's Christmas time.
Yeah.
It's also Hanukkah.
Yeah.
No ham.
Suprema, roll call. Suprema, Suprema, roll call.
My name's Laia,
Yeah.
and I'm really wanna
Yeah.
wish you a Merry Christmas
Yeah.
and a Happy Kwanzaa.
Roll
Who
call.
else gonna say it? Well,
Suprema,
I gotta talk about your rhyme scheme.
Suprema, roll call. Suprema, Suprema, roll call.
Happy holidays.
Yeah.
From Boss Bill to you.
Yeah.
Dear 2016,
Yeah.
screw you.
Roll call. Suprema, Suprema, roll call. Suprema, Suprema, roll call. Suprema, Suprema, roll call. Suprema, Suprema, roll call.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the special Christmas edition.
Holiday, we PC.
Yo, yeah. Wait, before we start this off, I think we should play the official theme song of this episode. I'm going right off the top.
Okay.
This is my man Jimmy Liggins and Drunk.
Drunk, drunk, drunk. It's a mean old bottle they call moonshine. Red, red wine, so mellow and fine. Come home at night with a swimming in the head. Reach for the pillow, miss the whole darn bed. Drunk, 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 drunk. Gin is a drink so mellow and slow. Get a little taste and you want some more. Start out walking and just can't go. Reach for the knob, miss the whole darn door. Drunk, 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 drunk. Drunk, 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 drunk. It's a low-down dog life spent on the bar. Dusk till dawn, then that's where you are. Out on a party, get groovy and tight. Come home and forget to kiss your baby goodnight. Drunk.
That's right. We all getting. Sure enough, on Christmas Day, we getting.
So drunk.
So drunk.
So drunk.
How drunk?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, there's a fourth verse?
So many verses.
No wonder this shit wasn't a hit.
oh yeah, that's the only reason.
Doggone fine. I'm gonna try you just one more time.
Yep.
That was Jimmy Liggins and
Drunk.
yes, ladies and gentlemen, There's no pressure. There's no research to do on artists. There's no guest. We're just
We just drunk.
we're sitting with each other in Electric Lady Studios.
In the holiday spirit, drinking some holiday spirits.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like that.
Living
Who are you calling?
living in the
Very
new era of our president elect. And
Trump.
About to get drunk because of Trump.
Trump. All right. Oh my God.
That's some walk-on music shit right there.
Oh yeah.
Do not do that when he's on the show.
Oh, that's letting him off easy.
Yo, because I know you, when he finally makes it as the president, I know. What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
I
Who
don't.
you gonna call?
what song you gonna play?
I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna play sick that day.
That's not a song.
Y'all played Impeach the President. That would be pretty dope.
I would love to do that.
And then
What's the?
Or play something that just samples the break, so you don't have to like actually.
I
Clear
tried
it.
that once and it really didn't come off when
Shell?
when Katie Holmes came on the show. We did
Tom Cruise
We did we did Dropping Science
Oh,
And-
wow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
by
Craig G. Molly
Yeah,
Mall?
Craig G. Molly Mall. All right, so we're sitting here swimming in our happiness and our misery.
I'm not all
Shout
doom
out
and
to
gloom,
Ho
man.
for this Duce.
Shout out to Ho for the Duce.
Does he own Duce?
Yeah. I do say so, don't he? If I do
I
say
don't
so,
know
much.
if
I
he
mean, well,
owns
own in
Wait,
hip hop
wait.
is relative.
I mean, he has to simply because why would he
I mean,
go so hard with endorsing it?
does Diddy own Ciroc?
No,
No.
but he did the most gangster thing of all time. Like what he did was better than own it.
True.
He just went up to them and said, like, give me a piece of the company. And they did it. And they're better for it. So
Well, Duce is better because they finally made a punch. So, because drinking that.
Oh, so this is Duce
straight-
Punch I'm drinking?
Yeah, I didn't make. Oh, you thought I made that homemade?
No one thought that.
Yeah, no one.
Especially when the two women came in here
Yeah,
and presented to us.
and it's in a bottle.
with a marketing pitch and everything.
Totally.
Laia's punch.
Shout out to my man Knife Wonder for hooking this up.
yes,
as well.
thank you.
Ninth one.
Thank you, Knife. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you for getting Phonte Drizzy early.
Man, yeah, I'm on about number 4 right
Fonte
now.
is.
I'm
Yes.
chilling though, man.
Yo, this is strong. Like I'm only on sip number 3.
I am so excited right now about you drinking. I just
Yo, I'm like, I've been
what?
I mean, I've drank before. I've drunk before.
Now,
Where my
see what I'm saying? See how you, if you don't know the words, you
Is
might
that
not
the
know.
new, Jesse Johnson?
That's the right key.
No, this isn't my first rodeo, but I'll try and contain myself because I still have to go to work after I do this. I have like 12 other jobs to do.
You drink during the holidays?
I drink. Period. I mean,
Come on, man. What's it called? Frambois does not. I mean, like seriously, like drink, like.
Nah,
at SNL, I did a shot. I did a celebration shot. Well, because
I've
Chappelle was like
seen
in
you
my
like
face.
vodka or whatever at Brooklyn Bowl or whatever.
Yeah, I've done. I mean, it's not my preference. Like, I'm still a timekeeper.
Okay.
And that's, I just prefer to,
He prefers his drunken meter to be soberly. drunk.
like,
soberly
to be
perform.
calculated. Even my drunken meter is calculated.
FYI, if Questlove did not have a driver, everybody out there, he would be your designated driver because you are, very dependable.
as would I, because I don't drink regularly. neither.
Except
Man,
for tonight.
get out of it. What?
But tonight,
Oh,
really
were you
don't.
here with for the Waffle House story?
For the what?
well, yeah.
Yes,
Which
I
story?
was here.
Waffle
yes.
Waffle House.
I got high and the line started. I ain't doing that shit no more. But yeah, I have a limit with my inebriation. I'll get to the line, and once I get to my line, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? It's just certain highs I don't need to achieve. Like the new weed, they got the K2.
That ain't
and
weed.
Like, well, yeah.
Wait,
that,
K2?
Yeah,
Is
it's
that
the,
past G13?
bruh, it's some money.
ABCD?
You
Is that
are
what
so
I'm saying?
2001 right now.
That should have had people like eating motherfuckers' faces and shit. It's like some Walking Dead shit.
It's the
It
synthetic.
was really
shit, right?
bad. Like,
It's synthetic.
Yeah, it's really bad around where I live out in Brooklyn. Well,
Really?
yeah.
And it's weed?
Yeah. It's not weed.
synthetic.
It's like, I don't know what it is, but I guess it's some plant or whatever, and they just spray all these chemicals on it and people smoke it and it just fucks them.
Bro, I don't need
That's
to be that
drugs.
high.
Yeah,
That's real drugs.
That's real
dru-
drugs.
that's
yeah.
real
drugs.
drugs.
Yeah.
So now I'm not into real drugs. I don't want to do no shit that I got to go to meetings for and show up for meetings and say affirmations and shit. I don't want to do that. I just like
Ain't
to
nobody
feel a
got
little
time for
buzz every now and again. Ain't nobody got time for that. But a little.
Oh, I can't wait for her
Douce.
holiday song.
Who?
Oh, Jennifer Lewis. Ain't nobody got time for that?
Oh.
You know, she's been doing songs depending on the theme. So
I
I know
like
that
her
Can we
vote
get
song.
Jennifer Lewis on the show, please?
Come on, anybody
Yeah.
got time for that? Oh.
I like her "Get Your Ass Out and Vote" song.
Yes, that was good, wasn't
Get
it?
your ass out and vote.
In these
Get your
streets.
ass out and vote. Get your ass out and vote.
In
That was the
In
most.
these streets.
And they ain't even listen. I'm sorry, Jim.
So, all right. So here it is. It's the holidays. Is everyone celebrating, or like, do we have any atheists in the house, or just poor people?
Poor people.
Just poor
'cause-
people, yeah.
I mean, atheists still celebrate the holidays.
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
Why?
Oh, it got silent.
Are you an atheist? Are you atheist, Steve?
No, I'm Jewish, but I mean, I'm not like.
Dude, have you not been here for the past
No,
6
no, no.
months?
I know he's Jewish, but I'm saying I ain't know.
You didn't know if he was practicing.
Yeah, practicing like
I
a you.
mean, nobody practices anymore, you know.
Oh, okay.
But we still
Actually,
celebrate
come
the
to think of it,
holidays. The
You
holidays.
eat pork too, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Don't call him Sugar Steve or nothing.
That is your Jewish brethren judging you, Steve. He is judging you.
Do you eat pork, Bill?
I pork Bill.
I'm the I'm the least Jewy Jew in Jewville. I'm not. My family are what I like to call sudden Jews, which is like they're going along in their normal life, and then there's some holiday or some shit, and they're suddenly Jewish. Like my mom is like, boop.
This is what. That's why. That was my intention to the first thing I was saying. Jesus, I can't talk.
Are you drinking?
No, I'm smoking.
Weed.
Hi.
Always.
Hi.
So
Stone.
all right, so question for you, unpaid bills.
Yes,
So what is
yes,
the
boss.
difference between you and like the Hasidic, like the brothers with the hats and the black, like
Bill can drive.
are they like the hardcore Jews?
The
Or
Run
what?
DMC ones?
Yes, those are
Yeah.
the real Jews.
The Run
They're
DMC
the very orthodox practicing types. Yeah,
Well, I
I'm
mean,
not
how many religious people are there in this room right now? But I'm sure we're all celebrating the holidays.
Man,
More spiritual.
Fonte is bathed in the blood of Jesus, don't you
Yeah,
know?
man. I'm
Besides
reborn.
being bathed in the blood
But
of
he's
Jesus.
still living in sin, so it's kind of like, right?
Nah, I celebrate. I mean, it's really for my kids. You know what I'm saying? Because for me, like Christmas ended around like 12, 13. Because at that point, it was just I was totally cool. I was totally cool because I had younger brothers. So I mean, we were poor. So I was like, listen, take care of my brothers. You know what I'm saying? And my mom still like was able to do little stuff for me. I still got stuff, but my whole thing is like, look, make sure my brothers are good. I ain't.
So you gotta all right, tell us a poor Christmas.
What is a poor Christmas?
Yes,
with the
Yeah.
music. Okay.
chestnuts roasting.
Poor Christmas. Picture it. Small town, North Carolina. 1984. I'm sleeping in my bed. And I hear some rustling. And I'm thinking, is that reindeer on my roof? No, it's not. It was my father, who I hadn't seen in several years. I'm like, oh God. So,
Oh God! Oh God!
so now a poor Christmas is like, listen, man.
That wasn't true.
Wait a minute! How old are you? 84?
84, I was 5.
You hadn't seen your father in 7 years.
Yeah. Right. I hadn't seen my father since inception. But nah, man, a poor Christmas or a late Christmas. Listen, let me be clear about something. My mother and my grandparents, they always worked to make sure that I had a decent Christmas. You know what I mean? And so one of my most memorable Christmases was when I got the Nintendo. This is when the Nintendo.
I have that too.
We got the Nintendo, and so it was a step up for me because at that point in time, we had been renting the Nintendo. Now, this is,
That sounds very familiar. Why do I feel like there was a Nintendo rental in my town too?
dude,
Wow.
no
Really?
bullshit.
That's a thing?
There
You
was
could
a
rent Nintendos?
no bullshit.
Do you not have
there
friends?
was a no, because I mean we was all poor.
Oh,
Shit.
right.
And none of us had Nintendo. There was a in the small town I lived in, Red Springs, North Carolina. Swear to God, there was a video store. It's called Doug's Rent a Video, and it was just like, like any other video rental store. Right. Doug's Rent a Video, and they started the very forward-thinking and I'm sure probably illegal practice of renting game systems. And so you could rent a Nintendo.
Like Renaissance.
You could rent, it was like Renaissance, exactly. You could rent a Nintendo. And so I remember, I think my grandmother rented me a Nintendo for like a little bit, and I played it, and I had Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, and my whole thing was you would try to beat the game before you had to take the shit back. So I was unsuccessful. But
I'm about to say, how's your combinations?
My combination, well, I remember, but
Who did you get up to?
Oh, man, I think without it, I got up to Tyson. And I got beat, but then I got the code, and the code to get directly to Tyson, 007-373-5963.
Motherfucker.
You non-smoking mother.
You still know it?
That was the code, 007-373-5963. So I've been renting it, and after just times of just renting the Nintendo, finally I woke up to Christmas morning, I was asleep in my bed, and this was at the time when we were living with my grandparents, and my grandmother and my grandfather, they slept in separate rooms. And being a 8, 9, 10-year-old kid,
like a 50s comedy.
Yeah, I never saw the dysfunction in that. But I never thought. But I was like, man, they never slept together. I don't know. I didn't get it. But for whatever reason, they didn't sleep in the same room together. So me and my grandfather slept in the same room in beds. And so my grandfather, he'd be sleeping. He'd have his music on. So I get up. And I walked down the hallway and walked through the kitchen, and I turned the corner, and to turn the corner, like, that was the surprise moment, nigga. Like, that was when, like, oh, shit, what did I get? And I came in, and I saw the Nintendo, and I had a TV, and they bought me a little TV. And the fun fact about the TV, it later got pawned because my mom's boyfriend at the time was hooked on crack. So he later pawned the television a couple times. But I got it back. And
what the? Yo, wait, rewind.
Yeah, that's the story within the story. I want to hear how you got the TV back.
I got the TV back.
I'm rewinding this.
Okay, how I got the TV back? Well, I don't know the exact particulars. It was the 80s, man. It was a rough time.
You remember the Nintendo code, but you don't remember the particulars on getting a TV.
Yeah, because I didn't go into the pawn shop and say, hey.
Okay, when you came home from school and saw there was no TV, what was your response?
Crack? Like, I knew that had something that I was like, this has to be crack.
Oh my God.
So that was my thing. I knew that was what it was. But we lost the TV a couple times. We got it back. And
lost it?
I hadn't, or sold it, whatever. But yeah, man, but I had the Nintendo in my room. My mother let me have it in my room in 4th grade, and that was the year I got it. I got the Nintendo with the power pad.
Oh,
you remember the power pad?
The power pad.
The power pad was this piece of this piece of equipment. It was plastic, and it didn't work worth a damn.
No,
but it was just loud, and like you could run track and field on the power pad and like jump hurdles and shit. And at the time, we lived in like a 2-story house. So every time I played the power pad, immediately my mother would tell me, like, cut that shit off. You're making too much fucking noise. So I never really played it much. But yeah, I had the power pad. I had Nintendo in my room. And as long as I kept my grades up, she would let me keep it. But my mother, when my grades would slip, she would be extra evil. And so what she would do, she wouldn't take the Nintendo. She would just take the controllers.
Ooh, just look at it.
Just look at it. Look back at it, nigga.
Wow.
So she would just take the controllers. So I would come home and like be in my room looking at this thing that I can't play.
That is cruel and genius at the same time.
Can I say that things like that are one reason why I want to be a parent?
So you be cruel to your children?
Just so I can do little things like that.
No, that is so boss.
Steve. I don't want to put Kamal out there like this, but Kamal once told me a story of how he literally just took Christmas away from his kids. Like, they woke up the next day to no gifts under the Christmas tree. Like, it was like
they were there one day and then
it was full on. Yes, it was full on the 23rd, but then
gone on the 24th.
Kamal lives to be the Grinch. He loves taking Christmas away.
He's so good at it.
The humbling.
Well,
Every kid needs it.
So that reminds me of a couple Christmases ago where I got Kamal as my Secret Santa.
Oh yes!
I was
Talking about Kamal from the Root, y'all.
Yes.
Keyboard.
Yeah, Kamal. So
Everybody don't know, motherfucker.
This is him playing piano right now in the background. So go ahead.
I was
Not
his
really.
Secret Santa, and So I got him. I just filled up a cardboard box filled with sodas from our refrigerator that was from inside the lounge.
But wait, tell me how you wrapped it.
Oh, so what? I just wrapped it up like a real present. You mean?
I thought I told you to get a refrigerator box and put that in another box, and then another box, and then another box.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I just put a bunch of sodas in a box.
Talk about work.
And, but I didn't say who. You know, you're not supposed to reveal yourself as Secret Santa, so I didn't reveal myself for like a week and a half.
The mom was mad as
He was
shit.
mad as shit. But it was funny, you know. He was telling everybody on the staff, you know. So
Yo, who got me sodas?
yeah, he was trying to figure it out. And so then eventually I told him who it was, and I gave him like one of those GNC cards for like $25.
Oh, that was a nice way to. You can
Actually,
buy,
the year you did that was the inspiration. See, I'm a guy. See, people feel like they have to try hard, like for me. But some of the best gifts I've ever gotten were like the smallest, most minuscule gifts. Like people think like, oh, Amir loves Soul Train. Let me get him Soul. And I'm like, dog, I got every episode of Soul Train. You don't have to give me no more Soul Train. So when you gave him that gift, do you remember what I asked for on my birthday, which is like a month later?
It was like soda.
Yeah,
it was like,
everyone got me. My favorite soda was the Pellegrino lemon sodas.
Oh my God, man.
That's the best one for you
Murder.
too.
Oh,
That's,
the ones
that's,
in the cans?
The panic.
I like the blood orange joint.
Blood orange.
Yeah.
Come-
Yeah.
So so
Pomegranate.
I got 50 cases.
Wow.
And surprisingly not diabetes. I got 50 cases of Pellegrino soda for my birthday.
Because everybody was just happy you
saved.
asked for a gift under $20. They was like, yes.
But he
Not 50
rich
cases.
though. So it's like, what do you
What do you
give?
get, dog?
What do you
I'm
give
so-
the man
Well,
who
let
has
me
everything?
tell you what
I'm so
Questlove
easy-
got me one year.
Well, who got you?
What Questlove got me one year.
It's not my baby.
He bought you a gift?
He
Not my baby.
in my lifespan, it has been twice that
I
I've
did
gotten
not
a gift.
inject it into your womb. Like it was not to me.
I'm like, where are you going with this?
Immaculate
Like,
conception.
yeah.
No, you don't remember? You gave me a doll.
I gave you a what?
You gave me a doll. You gave me a Mr. Nice Guy doll. You remember this?
Mr. Nice Guy doll?
It was a-
That sounds like something they give you in counseling.
It was a. It's
Show
a
me
doll.
on the doll where he touched you.
It was a little white man who, when you pulled his hand, he would say anything that a woman wanted to hear. And he would say, like, no, you're not that. And all the things, just like,
Are you fucking serious?
I promise you, I still have it. Yes. Yes.
Wow.
That's an
You do
interesting
not
gift.
remember. Did I not? Was that not for me? Was that for somebody else? Or if you don't remember,
I
maybe.
think someone else gave you that.
No, we were at the bowling.
Zara
Why
put
you
the wrong
playing with
name
me? It was before Zara. It was before Zara. Yep, you don't even remember. And you
No,
don't
I
even
give
smoke.
my gifts out. I don't.
That
do
was a
the-
joke. That was a joke.
I don't
know,
do
I
the
know.
hey, get her what she wants. Well, okay. Are you complaining?
It was just interesting.
It's hard to tell sometimes.
It was just.
No, the doll has been her best friend for the last 9 years.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely tells me what I need to hear. What I need to hear. It ain't like I got a man. So what's up?
well,
Oh man,
Maybe,
I ain't like I got that was sad.
No, it wasn't for you. No,
did
for you.
Phonte
I
finish
was-
his story?
He
Yeah,
did-
I mean, yeah, it started with Nintendo. It ended with crack.
Yeah, crack, bro.
That was pretty much
Like all
Nintendo
great
got
stories.
Everything, it all comes back to crack with fun.
Yeah, in the 80s, it was rough. Man.
And his
So
fire
that was a
on the
bad
roof.
Christmas or a poor
That
Christmas?
was a poor Christmas, but it was good. I mean, listen, I always appreciated more than anything else. Like we would struggle like during the year. Like it would be times I might come home to no lights. I might come home to a big yellow sign on the door that says condemned because our water done got cut off. But Christmas was always cool. So I would say that above anything else, my family always made sure no matter how poor we were, Christmas was we always had a decent Christmas. We always had it good. So shout out, big ups to my moms and my uncles and my grandparents for always pitching in and making sure that the grandkids had what they needed.
That's dope, man.
Yeah,
Gonna take a
we
nap
survived.
now? You done? Yeah.
Am I gonna take a nap?
That was just. It was. He was like, yeah.
No, I was reflective because this Douce got me thinking.
He was like, so yeah, that's my life.
All right, so let's roll into the immortal classic rendition of Silent Night by the Temptations.
No, seriously, this
is it.
This
This is
is
it.
black. It gets no blacker than this.
'Twas the night before Christmas.
And you know how black this is? It's Christmas, and this nigga starts to jam off talking about in my mind. In my mind.
I don't don't even like Christmas music, but I love this shit.
How do you not like Christmas
For
music?
me, it is never Christmas until I hear this song.
Absolutely, 100%.
Never,
100%.
never.
I love the look on Bill and Steve's face right now.
Yeah.
Are we? It's still Silent Night.
It's Silent Night, but it's just very.
Wait, can I ask
I gotta make sure I hit that high note.
Can I ask a question, Bill? Steve? Well, I know Steve has heard this. Bill, have you never heard this?
I've never heard this.
Are you
Scott
serious,
neither?
brother?
This is the.
This is Black 101.
We about to change your life.
I feel like
You gotta play this at your
I
house.
feel like I did fairly well in Black 101. And this made
Stop with the accent. No.
Sing that shit, Boss Bill.
Okay.
Side note, when I play this at the Tonight Show on the Christmas mix, they always skip this shit.
Are you serious?
It'd be on for like 2 seconds. Skip.
Nope.
What?
Inclusion, man. Diversity.
Man, this is a staple.
They said it's low level.
Word?
This shit gets me hyped.
Yo.
I mean, let's talk about it. Like,
Don't
other
get me
than-
mad on-
Let's keep it all the way 100.
Yeah.
Other than Treat Her Like a Lady, was that the Temptations only hit in the 80s?
This was
Did they? I mean, what else did they have? Like,
That's
really?
yes, you're right. That's it. I mean, Power flopped and Soul to Soul.
Soul to Soul.
3.
Yeah, the Soul. Yeah. Soul to Soul. Yeah.
Damn, I love this song.
So, Bill, Steve, Bill, when y'all have a Hanukkah celebration,
together.
Yeah. We gotta rock this.
rock this joint.
That's what's up.
And this is like the only lead that I ever remember Melvin singing.
You better.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's
right. Yeah. It's not even feeling.
Here we go. That nigga was chopped and screwed before chopped and screwed.
Damn.
Sing that shit, Mel.
Damn.
I wonder how many kids he got.
Is that Vary Speed?
Hell no, it's Melvin Franklin.
That's not a real voice, is it?
That's really him.
Yeah.
Sounds like.
He sound like the dude from the Goonies.
Chuck.
The guy from Star Wars. Big guy from Star Wars.
Jabba the
Jabba the
Hutt.
Jabba the Hutt, yeah.
You pushing it over there, Steve.
Come on, Ali. The Savior is born.
Do you feel the baby coming? You feel it, right?
Oh, yes, he is.
Wait, Christ.
The Savior is born.
About to catching the Holy Ghost up here.
Look it up here.
What have you started?
Oh, God. Oh, shit. I need another drink.
Oh, man.
Sing, Phonte.
Thanks, boss. That was just one song.
Oh,
So, like, give us
A broke story.
Give us a boo Christmas story. Like,
Did you rent any video
were you in a
games?
relationship during Christmas? Like, what's something sweet that a guy did for you?
Fuck. I'm so sorry. That's like the wrong question.
Which means it's the right question.
Yeah.
No, I say that's the wrong question.
Because she doesn't have an answer.
Because my last relationship, we were only children, and when you're an only child, and you have two parents that are still living, you have to like decide. So like, and my parents are real like overly lovingly, real lovey-like. So yeah, no, it's hard to leave my house on Christmas. Yeah, so I never really. It's about to get sad.
deflection.
I don't think that I've had a.
It's a sad question.
I don't think I've had a couple Christmas.
So you never had a boo Christmas?
Once I left my mother, she got real pissed and like she cussed me out for a man, and I never did it again.
Really?
It's only child shit. Don't nobody know about this life. This only child life.
So your mother,
But you do know-
was mad because you went with your boo at the time,
Right, because I'm her only child.
and your mother is single as well.
Well, yes.
That's what it is.
Do you know somebody? Because she is a very sexy.
How old is your mom?
66 and sexy.
Hello.
I could.
Listen, her name is Karima. Holla, she wears push-up bras.
You had me at 66.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Steve, you dibbled in the brown. You down with the brown round?
Shit.
The old brown. I like the old brown.
That don't mean nothing. A lot of people made voodoo that done down with the brown. But good to know. I will introduce
Keep
y'all.
me in mind.
I will.
Everyone's down.
Please
I'm already
let that
calling you
happen.
daddy.
Please let that happen.
He calling you daddy.
I'm already calling Steve daddy.
Stealing Keith daddy. Oh shit. Okay.
Sugar daddy.
So yeah, couple wise. But I was gonna say, Phonte kind of your broke story trumped my broke story because I was gonna say my dad is an artist. He's like a artist, a drummer, a photographer, and he didn't always have it like that. But he was always a very loving daddy, a very present daddy. So he didn't have it like that. And one Christmas, while my mother was giving me new stuff, he came in like Santa Claus with a garbage bag full of clothes from the thrift store, and I was like, oh, thanks, Daddy.
But it was the thought.
But it was the thought. And
he was present.
Yeah, I seen girls that ain't got no daddy love, so I'm thankful. You know what I'm saying? Because girls without no daddy love, shit.
Yeah.
Y'all know.
Nah, I
Y'all
do know.
know.
Girls without fathers, they make for interesting relationships.
Oh, Lord.
And by interesting, I mean I'll
Strip
never
club.
fucking do it again. Right? Never, ever again. The power
Shout
of
out
a
to
father
Daddy
in a
Ron.
woman's life.
Yeah.
Phonte meets a woman. The first question he asks her is, "Do you know your father?"
Straight up.
It should be a first question, though, because that will
Listen,
really
I had
talk
an
about
OG.
it, Phonte.
This OG wisdom. Listen, OG told me, he's like, listen, if she don't love her daddy, she can't love you, and if she don't love her mama, she ain't gonna love herself.
Wow.
Tower Phonte.
Damn.
That shit is real.
Look, bro,
You deep, bro.
man, listen. Yeah, the wisdom you find in barbershops on a Saturday.
If I do say so myself.
Waiting on your temple table.
Damn, nigga, 93? That's what you...
Wait,
92?
I was trying to think of a poor. I have a real good. Same year.
You have a poor Christmas?
Hell
or-
yeah. Hell yeah. I had a poor Christmas. 84.
I didn't even have Christmas, man. I don't know what the fuck you looking at me for.
Am I the? I didn't have
84. So you were how old at 84? I was 5, so you were like 13.
Damn, I mean...
All right, thanks, Phonte.
Well, I'm just saying.
Phonte, I wasn't born yet. I was 20. I was 20, bro. Okay, I knew we were going to have a poor Christmas, and this is back when you only had 2 pairs of sneakers per year. You had your school sneakers,
And you had
and
your
then
play
your
sneakers.
play sneakers.
Come on, talk about it.
And so 84 was really when sneaker called. Why are you laughing, Bill?
Because Phonte makes me laugh, man.
He said
I haven't
talk
seen
about
Phonte
it.
in 2 weeks, and he makes me laugh.
It's been a minute. Yeah, we rekindling
said
our
talk about
bromance
it.
over here.
Let's culturally.
You were already talking about it. He's like, talk about it.
Well, that's
That's comedy.
That is a
In your
Southern
household,
thing.
did you have school shoes and then play shoes?
Yeah, we'll get on to the non-poor Christmases later. Let's get all the poor
Oh, y'all
Christmases
didn't
out of the way.
have... Oh, is that...
Wait,
Oh,
you
you
have more than one pair of sneakers per year?
Yo, I never had more than one
Don't be
pair of
laughing,
sneakers until I was an
Billy. It's
adult.
offensive.
Oh, no, I'm with you.
Yeah, I'm making up for it now.
No, or you know what? Well, to be fair, 3 pair. You had play, school, and church. You had a pair of dress
You
shoes.
allowed to wear sneakers in
I
church?
had dress shoes.
No,
and
I had dress shoes for church.
Oh,
We
yeah,
always
dress
had dress
shoes,
shoes for
yeah.
church.
Yeah,
but
I had
that
dress.
was it.
Yeah, I had church shoes and I had sneakers. I didn't have like play sneakers and school sneakers. It
And
was
your
just
dress sneakers, that was also, they also alternated, your church sneakers also alternated as your picture day sneakers. The picture day.
Why are you wearing
in
sneakers
class.
in church?
I mean,
Picture
not
day,
sneakers,
boy.
picture day classes. Picture day, you had to take the picture, when you sat on the
You can wear
bookcase.
sneakers,
And
right?
like,
Yeah,
looked
but they
up.
don't show your feet in these pictures.
He's right.
No, but
It
you
doesn't
still wanna
matter.
look
It
like
doesn't
clean.
matter.
We dress
It
from head to
doesn't
toe.
matter. It does not matter.
When you dress clean in school, that's like,
I'm
you
just
know.
playing. So anyway, you were 13. You were just bar mitzvahed. What happened? You had sneakers.
You sound real Jewish.
We knew.
You had the sneakers. And what, then what?
No, we knew it was going to be a bad. I knew it was going to be a bad Christmas, and so I decided to take matters in my own hands because the thing was like sneaker culture was really, really. I mean, we didn't call it sneaker culture back then, but
Nah,
like,
I didn't have that name.
You know,
Right.
I mean, but Jordan was just like, this was the year.
That was the ones, right? Was that
Yeah,
when the
ones were
came
out
the
this
very
year.
One? Yeah.
But in 1984, like this is when the fuckery of paying more than $45 for a pair of sneakers was starting to creep in. So it was all about the patent leather top 10 Adidas.
That wasn't the Ewans, was it? Wasn't the
Nah,
Ewans.
but like you know, a top 10 patent leather, like this shoe was like $105, which back then was like.
Yeah, nah, that's crazy.
So I decided what I was gonna do was every day after school, I was gonna go to Pathmark and for 3 hours help women carry their bags to the car.
For tips.
Yeah, for tips.
Okay.
So then went to my grandmom's house, took the Hellman's supersized mayonnaise jar that she normally keeps for the bacon grease.
Because that is what we do. We reuse grease.
Yeah, hell yeah. And so don't waste no grease. Right. So I took that and basically saved up $115 worth of change and took that entire thing to Samson Sneakers on 52nd Street 2 days before Christmas, and I just gave them. I was like, "This is 100," and he just looked at me. He's like,
Just take my word
boy,
for it.
if you don't." But he dude gave me that look like, "You don't get out here and go to that bank across the street and come back with some real money." So I literally, I had to take all my pennies and all my nickels and all my dimes and all my quarters.
But the crazy thing about that, man, I did that as recently as 2001.
Oh, to Coinstar, the TD.
Listen, Coinstar,
Listen,
dude. I paid.
That was the last time I did that.
You did Coinstar?
Wait,
Listen.
hold up. Rich people question. Do you know what Coinstar is, Amir?
No, I don't.
Okay, Coinstar.
I know what Coinstar
2014 was the last time I did that.
yes,
College. That's how you fucking get through college. The seats and
Yeah, you put Coinstar.
being
Yeah,
poor-
I
So
knew
right
you.
now there's Coinstar deposit.
they're still there. I
Yeah.
think was he like in Kroger, Hershey, whatever.
Or if you have a TD bank account, you can
Food
just
line.
take your whole change and throw
Oh,
it.
yeah.
there.
Or you can give them a percentage if you don't have an account.
Oh no, I don't. And I have an account. I don't play that game.
Yeah, I did that. I paid my car note with Coinstar one time. I used to have a jug in my room, and like every time like I broke $1 or whatever, just had change.
The
after
water
the day.
jug, right?
The little water jug, and I would
Yeah.
just throw it in there, and I put that shit. I just saved it over time and took it to Coinstar and the Kroger up the street from where I lived at. That shit was like $170. I paid my fucking car note with
Ooh,
that shit.
you was killing the game. $170 in change.
$170 in 01.
Yes.
Nigga, yeah, I was living.
I felt good with 40. Like if you could get $40 out of your change, you was killing.
Yeah,
the
nah, you was
game.
good. You was good. That was around the time, like $40. That was the time I was giving, like, I used to give, and men, Ninth, if he comes back, we'll talk about it. I used to give plasma for bread.
no way.
Say what?
Swear to God.
Say what? I don't understand.
Swear to God. Swear to God.
Wait, what?
Oh, like blood?
Yeah,
Come
give
on,
plasma.
Phonte.
No, dude, I bullshit you not, bro. I used to give plasma. So this was the thing, right? So around the time when this is like God, man, this is like 01, 2000, 2001, 02 maybe. So
Are you calling him ghetto by this song?
no, run that. That's my jam. That's like my favorite Christmas
Yeah,
song
it
ever.
is.
So, dude,
This
so,
is Santa Claus Goes Straight to the Ghetto, Bill.
By James Brown.
and Steve.
See?
Wait, you guys were looking at me
But
like,
did you know?
every-
Did you know though, Bill?
Tell
Okay.
your story.
It's from the Funky Christmas
Funky
album.
Christmas album. Hell yeah.
I want to know about the
I need
things
some
you donate.
soul power in everybody's face on Christmas time. So yeah, so dude, plasma. Okay, so you learn a lot of things about the human body when you're desolate. so
What?
So listen, so there was a place up the street from from my school, North Carolina Central. Is like most black colleges, the shit is in the fucking hood. So right up the street, like round the way, there was a plasma donation center. And so essentially what it was is if you gave plasma, they would give you money for it. And so, but they had limits. You could only donate within a certain amount of time. So say if you came in like on a Monday and you give your first donation and they give you like $20. And then you came back like a couple days later and you gave a second donation, they would give you like $40.
Wow.
So then if you came back a third time a couple days later, I think it dropped to maybe like 30. And then after 3 times, you couldn't give no more
I'm
for like
about
a
to
while.
say, were you dead by then?
Yo, dude, the thing was, it was a time thing. So what it was, they would hook you up to these machines. And this is at a point in my life where I really realized, like, I got to do something else. I got to make a change. Because, you know what I mean? Because I'm in there literally with dope fiends. I mean, like, seriously, it's like
Why
dope
they giving they
addicts.
blood?
Well, here's the thing. They screen you for all kinds of. They screen you for whatever. So it also worked if you didn't have health insurance,
HIV and everything.
all
else,
that.
yeah.
So if you could give plasma, you knew you were cool. And one time,
Why you keep calling it plasma? Is it blood?
No, it's plasma. Okay, here's the thing. Okay, there's blood, and then there's the plasma that's inside the blood. So like what it is, they give you you give the blood.
Merry Christmas,
This
everybody.
really yeah, this is so
Liar.
The look.
Google.
No. I want to know too.
But Amir, Google.
No.
Nah, nigga.
This is good shit.
Doing this. I'm just saying. The look on Bill's face right now. I wish the audience, I wish our listeners, if we still have the three of y'all left.
Right. All five of y'all.
My mom. But
We ran out of
I
Duce
feel
Punch.
like that the fact that this was the thing that made you want to make a change, the giving plasma with crackhead thing, like that's what that's you like. Oh shit. Now.
Yeah, and when I say
now's
make a
the
change,
time.
I mean clearly I was just like, man, because I wasn't like fucking up. I had graduated college and I was working. I had a job, but it still just wasn't working.
You a college graduate?
I was a college graduate.
What
bro.
was your job?
Welcome to the
My
world.
job
yo.
at the time was working for.
Calling.
It was Blue Cross. I was working in the call center.
call
Blue
center.
Cross Blue Shield, working at the call center. And so at the time, so you would go in and they would hook you up to the machine and they would take your blood. And then
You
it
were living
ran
off the medical industry.
Hey,
Insurance,
bro.
and
Yo,
this is great.
listen, I lived off the medical industry. I lived off of, because where I lived at Research Triangle Park, they would have studies. So, like, you could, like, for, like, experimental drugs and shit.
This explains a fuck ton.
I was. Yeah, they had, like, smoking studies. So, like, I lied and told them I smoked cigarettes and, like, made, like, $75.
Oh, they still do those things. You know, I have a girlfriend. She always does those
She
kind
still
of
does
stuff.
those?
Yeah, oh yeah. You can get $150,
For focus
$300
groups.
for focus groups. Yeah.
Wait, dude.
Can I do
This
this?
is a hustle,
No,
man.
I don't know.
you
You're
can't.
Questlove. I think your cover would be
You
blown.
should.
And they would pay you more.
What about sperm banks? You do the sperm bank?
I didn't do
circuit?
the sperm banks. I didn't want to pay child support. I wasn't fucking with that. But I wouldn't do the sperm bank. But yeah, man, I would give plasma. And the sad thing about it, like it was crazy. A guy I worked with that I knew
I was gonna
from.
say, did you get caught?
Well, yeah, I mean not caught, but yeah, it was a guy I worked with at Blue Cross. And I think by this time, he had kind of, I hadn't seen him in a minute, but anyway, saw him in there. I was like, oh, what's up? What you doing? He was like, man, I need to get this bread. The guy ended up dying. He ended up getting killed, I want to say a year later, because he tried to rob a store and got killed. He was a buddy of mine. And
So basically, what you're saying is don't work for Blue Cross Blue Shield because they don't pay shit.
man, listen, don't,
Def Jam and Blue Cross Blue Shield.
just stay away from him.
Radio 1, 2. I'm just gonna be
Yeah,
doing
give-
names. I'm shouting things out.
Give him plasma, man. Yeah, I give you
We're about
plasma.
to.
Pandora? That's it? No.
I don't know. They don't pay me. But we-
Scott, they pay okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yayo's
right.
here.
Yayo.
Yayo's in the building.
Come on,
Yeah,
Scott.
yo.
We calling
Talk
him
to
out.
him, Yayo.
Call him out.
Talk your shit, son. Exclusive.
Today's episode of Questlove Supreme is brought to you by Blue Cross.
And Pandora.
Yeah. But no, man, I just look at all the times of my life, and I'm glad I've come a mighty long way from giving plasma and watching movies with crackheads. And like they would give you would take it, they take your blood, and it's a long process because they have to put it through the machine to separate the plasma from your blood.
See, Bill, this is what.
So they take it out and then they put your blood back in you, and it's a long time.
They give it back to you. How do you know it's yours?
It's yours. Well, you're at the machine. And one time they called me back and was like, "We can't use your blood." And I was like, "Oh shit, I'm about to die." I was like, "What the fuck? We can't use your plasma." I was like, "Oh shit." But I went in and she was like, "Did you do something before you got here? Did you eat something?" And I was thinking, I was like, you know what? And it was the day I had a quarter pounder before I went in. And that fucked up my plasma.
I thought you were going to say you went to Waffle House or something.
No, I didn't. No, I couldn't afford Waffle House then.
Yeah.
Waffle House was fine down there. That was like, if you take a
I
bitch to
think he
Waffle
was
House.
getting plasma so you can get some Waffle House.
Yeah,
Right.
that was it. If you
No,
go-
so you could get the quarter pounder.
Yeah, Waffle House was the fucking side of
Well,
the menu.
at least you wasn't resorting to crystals, so you all right.
Crystals, what's that? Crystals.
Oh, White Castle. It's like crystals,
Crystals.
White
Oh my
Castle.
God,
You
yeah,
got one of the
Crystals
two.
was- oh,
Crystals,
yeah,
White
that
Castle.
shit was
Yeah,
horrible.
that-
So,
drunk food.
So nah, man, it was a crazy time in my life. But that's why I'm thankful for what I have now, because I remember I used to have to give my blood to make gas money.
Merry
with Phonte
Christmas,
Coleman.
everybody.
You own this show, bro. This is officially Phonte Supreme. All right, so let's go on to the happy side of town.
Oh, to the rich side. Tell us about a rich Hanukkah.
Wait a minute.
If I were a rich
All
man.
right, here's the thing. Here's the thing why. So as Jewish guys, as kids, Christmas was, this very. Most people celebrated Christmas, but the Jewish kids, we had the 7 nights. So we get the one present each night for 7 nights. Plus, we have the big weekend bonanza Christmas morning type joint. Wow.
Damn.
Don't say we.
What was that like?
Because I didn't have that shit. No.
Don't sell him out.
No, I mean that's what we do. I mean, you get one present each night, and that's like socks. I'll be honest with you, it's not a big deal.
I see.
But then you get like the Christmas morning type Hanukkah thing where there's shitload of
Nintendo.
presents. Yeah, and that's when you get all the video games and all that. What?
But no, I was poor. No. But it was like 7. It was like you could pick in my house. You could pick the day when you got the cool thing, whether it was the first day or the last day, and then the rest of it was shit. So like it sucked. I thought it sucked in comparison to now having celebrated Christmas. It just felt like there's no like pomp and circumstance of Christmas and Santa and Fonte's dad on the roof. There's none of that shit. There's just fucking candles and bullshit. Like by day 7, you're like, I need another fucking pair of socks. That's
As Bill Sherman, as a Jew, do you feel like you got shortchanged?
yes. Only
do.
because when I got married, I got to celebrate Christmas, and I was like, this shit's way better than Hanukkah.
Really?
Boom. Yeah.
So you're saying that you didn't have the same experience that Steve had?
Yeah,
No,
I had the best of both worlds, I think.
Yeah? You're just winning all the time.
Everybody
aren't
was Jewish, but we treated it like Christmas.
you? Okay.
So do you look forward to coming home for Christmas?
Me?
I'm sorry, Hanukkah.
Coming home?
The holidays.
Oh, yes. Because
I'm trying not to offend nobody.
Yes, that's
I
what,
call it Shaka Khan, technically.
yeah. Well, you know what happens at my Hanukkah.
It's spelled the same.
Chanukah.
You know what happens at my Hanukkah.
Yeah, man, I be praying for you every
What happened?
What happened?
That's where they cut the checks.
Come up.
That's where
Come
they cut
up.
the
I
checks.
don't understand.
every year. I've been knowing Steve for 20 years, and it's always the same. It's the come up. Like last.
2 people on this planet pay me. One of them's in this room, and the other guy I visited Hanukkah.
Your daddy.
No, but should be real. Has anyone celebrated Kwanzaa?
No.
Yes.
Kwanzaa is the Joanne the Scammer of holidays. Oh, shit. That shit is
You are killing the black community. I cannot.
No,
I'm gonna have
Kwanzaa
to
is
leave.
a fucking hoax.
I'm gonna have to leave. I cannot.
I've never celebrated that shit in my life.
That's
I
okay.
love
But you
everything
have to
about this.
respect it just like you respect Christmas and
I respect
Hanukkah.
it.
Don't
I
do
respect
that.
it in the sense that I never celebrated.
Wait. I'm gonna press. I'm gonna press.
I'm frustrated.
I'm so confused.
I want to go back to the replay. Can you repeat that quote one more time, please?
Kwanzaa is the Joanne the Scammer of holidays.
How is but hold up though. How is it a scam when you ain't even gotta buy shit?
No, it's a fucking scam.
Come on,
Like,
why
dude,
is it a scam when you ain't gotta buy shit?
Yo, it's like, listen, man. It's okay.
Okay,
this is-
properly explain to me, Laia.
What is
What is the process?
I mean-
the founder of Kwanzaa, everything.
I'm
Like,
not
give
gonna
us the
I'm not
Joseph
gonna
Smith.
get into the history of the.
Oh, is it
Just
like?
funny. His name is Karinga, but
His name was Howard Cohen.
Wait. Is it like Dr. York?
no.
Am I allowed to
no.
say that?
Dr. York? Yeah.
You're on the right.
Oh,
Yo,
he
no.
was-
Okay.
He's not quite Dr. York, but he was a guy that was in.
Oh, can we talk about Dr. York for those that don't know? 'Cause
Oh
that's
my
just such a
God.
fun
No, because we talk
story.
about the holidays and Dr. York followers
wait.
don't
where
follow
we
the
live,
holidays.
I've seen Dr. York beatdowns.
What, he beat down people or he
Nah,
got?
dog.
Where people like.
Well, wait. Is it over now? Like, is he?
It's
No, he's in
fine.
jail.
He's in jail, ain't he?
Yes, because you know who goes to
But his sons
you know
are
who goes to
deep.
visit him.
Who
a
are we
lot?
talking about?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Dr.
Okay,
York.
let's break this down. Dr. York. Okay, let's back up.
Sounds like my ENT.
So give
Merry
us that.
Christmas, everybody.
Okay,
Dr. York.
Dr. York. Okay, Dr. York
just gonna skip my
refers
Kwanzaa,
to
though.
Dr. Malachi York. And he was
I'm putting on the appropriate
leader.
Halloween effect for this. Good.
Woo! So he was the leader of what was known as the Nuwabian. Was that it? It was the
They had a
Nuwabians,
lot of
right?
names. They had a lot of names.
And they were like a group of black. They were like a super kind of.
Smart dumb niggas.
Man, listen.
Basically.
They were like a super, like a sect of like super black nationalist kind of
No offense, Pops.
radical group of
Shut
people.
up.
But also, they had a lot of ties to hip hop because they had a lot
So
of
many ties to hip hop.
So many ties to hip hop. A
Like
lot of
5
like great
percenters.
rappers, 5 percenters. They were all into it. So I mean,
Not
you
the 5
talking-
percenters were into it, but I'm just saying them too.
Yeah, they were. It was kind of sort of the same thing.
But
So
while all this
Wait,
is going
no,
on,
no,
can we
it's
talk
not.
about Dr. York's music career?
Yes.
I'm not that well versed in it.
That's
You
how I
can
knew
speak on
about
that.
it. I know
Well,
Isaac
I don't-
Hayes
I don't-
produced it.
yeah.
Wait a minute, that's weird. Isaac Hayes produced his record, and he's a Scientologist. Damn, what was Isaac Hayes searching for in his
But
life?
Isaac Hayes became a Scientologist later in life, right?
Yeah.
When
But
he got the
was
money.
still
When he really
searching.
got his bread.
Still searching.
But it was just out of the frying pan into the.
The fire. I mean, into the damn gas pit. So anyway,
The gas pit?
Yeah. So
That was
goddamn-
a save.
Yeah. So listen, bro. Okay, so Malachi York. So he was a guy. He had a lot of ties. A lot of people follow him. MF
And
Doom.
SARS, yeah.
MF
Doom too?
Yeah, Doom. Yeah, Doom was one. Doom. I want Jay-Z was loose. I mean, a couple degrees separated, of course.
I know
But-
Pos was deep into it back in '96 because he tried to pull New Rod into it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, so he was like a guy that was more or less like a cult leader. He ended up going to jail for like, was it some child shit?
Something like that. But wasn't Wesley Snipes also on that shit too?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. That's why that nigga thought he didn't have to pay no taxes. They showed his ass like, all right, Blade, we about to kill your ass in jail.
I don't like that we are talking about this in parallel to Kwanzaa, but continue
But
on.
no, but we're getting
We'll get there.
We're getting there. We're discussing black cult leaders. So
Yo, I can't stand
so
you.
listen, we gotta bring this shit all home.
Did y'all know they were
Yo,
black
he
cult
has so
leaders?
many songs online right now.
Word, he does.
Yo, Questlove Supreme exclusive. I'm sure I'm the only radio show
That's gonna play Dr.
to
York.
play Dr. York, Only a Dream on Questlove Supreme.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy holidays.
My mind thinks it's real.
Nothing wrong with that.
My mind
That joint's soft.
thinks it's real.
My
him
mind thinks it's
singing?
real. My mind thinks it's real.
Yes, it feels.
Oh, it feels so good. Come on, man, that's pretty.
The Malachi, that's the Malco Records drum machine.
This is like some
85.
Frederick Gently calling your name.
Jelly,
shit.
absolutely, it's in that same lane.
Or Troy Johnson, Baby Is You.
This would be like the last song played in the liquor house, bro.
Right.
Yo, but that
You love
ain't
the liquor
Your time to go.
that
This
ain't
is like
produced
the,
by
You don't have to go home, but you gotta get the hell out of here.
this right here. This is Liquor House benediction music.
This is Plasma House
Now
music.
you just be careful there though, because that's not produced by P.I.
Who?
Yeah. Who?
Come on, man, I sent you the text. You can't.
Yeah. Oh,
I
ain't
just want. No, I
taking
don't mean a text for real. I just meant I gave you a clue. It's just one letter missing.
So what's the point?
P.I.
This guy started Kwanzaa.
Okay, so this guy, no, he didn't start
He didn't start
Kwanzaa.
Kwanzaa.
The guy who started Kwanzaa was Ron Karinga, and he was,
Sounds like a douche.
and he, yo, you my brother, Steve, Sugar Steve. So Ron Karinga was a guy who, and I don't want to misquote, but apparently he was like pro-black, like super black militant nationalist guy. He was also a government informant.
Douche.
Stool pigeon. Hot cha-cha-cha.
Phonte, how
So-
the fuck do you know this?
Because, yo, it's everyday survival. You
And
gotta-
everybody kind of knows, but some people like choose to ignore, or
you
they
can't.
don't.
We don't have the comfort of putting our heads into the turtle shells. Like you out here and you can easily get got.
And I will say this about you, Amir. I will say doing this podcast, doing this radio show with you.
Did you know that?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. I will say, man, when you said it a couple shows ago,
me.
when you were like, listen, all the music I know, people think it's because I love music. And it's like, yeah, I love music, but it's for my survival. You know what I mean? That shit is real. And when you did the first Questlove Supreme mix, and I listened to the songs you picked, I was like, yo, Amir is black as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Not that I ever questioned your blackness before, like, cause I'm not that guy. But I was like, yo, he's like one of my cousins black. Like, he black.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I understand.
Was
you
it
know,
all the Full Force song?
Well, he was, dude. I was like, yo, damn, you know about this?
Oh, the 90s Jones
So
and shit.
so with him, so we have to know these things like for survival.
Yeah.
So Ron Karenga, he was black nationalist, super pro black guy, but he was apparently also a government informant. And so he created this thing called Kwanzaa. And Kwanzaa was supposed to be, I guess, the black answer to Christmas, I guess.
That's not really,
Hanukkah.
no, neither. Not really an answer, but to give African Americans some sense of cultural tradition that has a link to like West Africa or
okay.
Africa. So, and yes,
To give blacks an alternative to the existing holiday. And,
Right, because
an opportunity to
technically-
celebrate themselves and their history rather than simply imitate the practice of the dominant society.
well, yeah,
Off the
just
top of the
technically-
dome, Bill.
no,
Wikipedia.
No.
Oh, damn.
Who the fuck you kidding?
because technically,
No, I couldn't see it. My peripheral, I thought he was spitting off the top of the
because
dome.
technically people forget that
Nope.
Christianity was forced on black people as slaves, and it became a way to keep them subdued or whatever. We went to change that in a whole little
Absolutely.
situation or whatever, but it was not our original religion. Okay.
But the thing was,
But this
like,
is not a religion either. This is just a cultural tradition.
yeah,
So-
but it's like it's fucking phony. It's just some shit that's
no,
like,
he may be phony, but the actual tradition of Kwanzaa and what has become, much like your use of nigga, is not phony. The way that people choose to practice it, meaning that the word nigga has changed to you. You know what I'm saying? But 100 years ago was something different. So while Karenga is a person who has certain, falsities and shit with him,
Okay.
that ain't got nothing to do with what he
With
has
the
created.
practice.
And I've been to so many amazing Kwanzaa celebrations where we talk about the principles that have nothing to do with anything monetary or
so
material.
okay. So let's break down the principles of Kwanzaa. There's Ujima, Ujama.
Oh, shit, nigga.
Any are you okay? Is another one.
You are sounding so Carolina right now, nigga.
Are you okay?
And in an attempt not to really sound like an East Coast liberal black motherfucker, the principles are
Umoja.
just emotion, Kujichagulia.
Yo,
Imani.
Y'all
Phonte just won.
No, he
Fonte-
didn't. For
whatever the one
Carolina,
for
but for
Fonte
the
is
rest of
winning.
the people
I gotta bring
who
it back.
actually,
I gotta bring it back. I'm sorry.
Here we go. Drunk.
it's not right, yo. It's not right, yo.
Drunk.
It's not right.
Bring it back drunk too, because that's
It's not right, man.
very appropriate right
It's
now.
not right, man. Everybody should celebrate Kwanzaa.
Break down the principle, the 7 days of Kwanzaa, and what
Okay,
each
the
day
moja
means.
means unity, which is to strive for and maintain unity in the family, community,
education.
Wait, Bill
nation,
is talking.
and race.
Let our boss speak.
Okay, run it back from the top, Bill.
I'm reading off of Wikipedia, so we know we're getting facts.
Well,
And
just say it like you talking.
Yeah, and say it like you actually been to
Okay,
a
so run
Kwanzaa
it,
celebration.
the seven principles of Kwanzaa. Run it down, boss Bill.
all right, moja, or I'm gonna do them in English.
Motherfucker, it is in English. Y'all about to really piss me off. It said, look, Umoja, let me do it. Umoja, it means unity.
That
Kujichagulia.
is not English.
Motherfucker,
Wait, it's
the
Swahili, right?
You're
It's Swahili. It's
Right.
Swahili.
It's Swahili.
Right,
It's not
but there's a
English.
Did you just say Mr. Dabalina?
All right,
I would like to
let's stop messing with
apologize
Laia.
to
Let's
all
stop
of
messing-
the woke and conscious black people out there
Hotel.
that
Yeah,
listen to this show. Because
Breathe, buddy.
I want you to know that
Please,
I am
spit
here
take.
for you. If nobody is here for you, I am here.
Laia care if don't nobody else care.
Motherfucking right, peace to you.
Okay, run it down,
Umoja.
Laia.
Umoja.
Umoja.
Unity.
Kujichagulia.
Self-determination,
Ujima.
collective work and responsibility,
Ujama.
cooperative economics,
Nia.
purpose,
Kuamba.
creativity,
And Imani.
faith.
Now you know what that name means, because a lot of people name Imani. There
He
you go.
beautiful.
Bob Dabalina.
Beautiful. Mr. Dabalina, Mr. Bob Dabalina.
Mr. Dabalina, Mr. Bob Dabalina.
Oh
Wait,
my
so
God.
you have to know each night something.
So each night you celebrate that. So like, if you happen to be in a Kwanzaa celebration and it's the day, I've been on to an Emoja day where it's the day of unity, and you just sit and discuss with a room of people. You talk about how you are celebrating unity today. What did you do? And how can you continue to do that? You know what I mean? Same thing with all of those. They're all principles that we can continue to follow. It's for all cultures.
What was the second or third one? Cunnilingus? I want to go on that night.
Each of those words represent a new night.
Yes.
Good try.
So
That's
those
a lot
all those
to remember.
candles.
That's a lot to remember.
You could just Google it at
'Cause
any
suppose
time. It's
it
in your
says,
phone.
what
No,
if it's-
because I know those words.
Because what
Okay,
if it's
I-
Ujima night and you show up and want to be Ujama? Like what happens?
Then you
if-
change your
show up in your
motherfucking
pajamas?
mind.
Yeah. What if it's it's pajamas?
If
nigga?
it's Ujima, you went from working together to Ujama, which means supporting each other. Come on, man.
Okay, all right. Well, like you know, you already know I love you like a play cousin.
I love you too, but
So
man,
you know what I mean, but I don't support Kwanzaa. I've always
the
thought it was
difference
a
is-
quack holiday. But listen, if it brings you together, if it's Kwanzaa, whatever.
we ain't got
if
no
it
other
brings you
African American
together-
holidays. It's just this and Juneteenth, just so you know.
Juneteenth is like I don't celebrate that because that shit is like Juneteenth is like basically for
record
the
store
niggas
day?
that found
No,
out.
Juneteenth is the last day that there was slavery. Okay, official last day.
But
Because
it's
even
a
though it
si-
ended 2 years before that, in Texas it only ended.
Yeah, but it was essentially for the niggas that found out late. So it's not. I don't feel like we should celebrate the slowest of our culture. You know what I mean? I don't feel like we should celebrate the niggas that found out
you
that
know
slavery
that's-
ended 2
Wow,
years ago.
You know while
What?
while that's funny, that's not true. But you know it's funny, but it's not true.
But no,
It's not that they found out too late. It's like the white people was like, "Fuck you, I'm gonna do it when I feel like it."
Well,
But that
okay.
was cute the way you remixed it, and everybody should watch Donald Glover's episode of Juneteenth,
Yeah, the Juneteenth
on
of
Atlanta,
Atlanta,
and then you'll
Atlanta.
understand a little bit deeper.
But no, I've never celebrated Juneteenth.
No, me neither.
So now I think the closest we have to a black holiday would be God. What is the black holiday that we have?
Kwanzaa.
No, I think is it King Day? Is it Martin Luther King Day? Would
No,
that be
that's
it?
an American holiday. We fought for that to be an American holiday, so we don't call that a black holiday.
Okay, so what's like a black holiday?
There,
Is it
I
like
just told you it's Juneteenth and Kwanzaa. That's
yeah,
it.
but I'm saying you gotta have something else. Like, nigga, is it like?
I mean, I celebrate June 25th, Michael Jackson Day, but I mean,
Right. Or something like something like that. Or let's talk about the elephant in the room, James Brown dying on Christmas.
Okay.
Like, dude,
Yes,
I mean,
yes.
we have to do something that has to be. I mean, I don't.
That's
that
the
shit ain't gonna
elephant
happen
in
on
the
Trump. Well, not like
James Brown dying on Christmas is the elephant in the room.
no, dude.
Are you fucking kidding
We
me?
haven't discussed that, man.
No, we haven't.
Because we were
Jesus
talking
and-
about, we were
Jesus
talking
and
about
James.
bad Christmases. Like, dude, I
That
remember
wasn't
being
bad.
sad on that Christmas.
It was.
Like James Brown died.
I'm with you on that, Fonte.
Yo,
I wasn't
we-
fucking with you for like a good 5 minutes, but I'm back with you.
you back with
Your
me.
work wife and you were not. That was
Yeah, me and my work wife, we back together again.
Makeups to breakups. That's all we do, boo.
Yo, hold up. Let's pause for the cause real quick. And when we come back, we'll move into hour 2 of the show and continue our discussion about our Christmas memories, our favorite holiday songs, and James Brown's untimely Christmas demise. You're listening to a special Christmas 2006 edition of Questlove Supreme, only on Pandora.
Support for Questlove Supreme is brought to you by MeUndies, the underwear that's 3 times softer than cotton, doesn't droop, sag, or bunch, and still looks fresh at the end of a long day. Try MeUndies, and if you're not convinced they're the most comfortable underwear ever, they'll refund your first pair. For a limited time, Questlove Supreme listeners get 20% off. Check out MeUndies.com/Supreme for the ultimate feel-good undies.
All right, I have a question for the group.
Oh, here we go.
What's your favorite fucking Christmas song?
Thank you, Steve. Thank you. I literally was trying to look up my notes on how to turn this conversation around, and you beat me to it.
Where is my
I have one that I think
I
that
have
you might
two.
not have.
I have a few.
Okay. Well,
Here, you're going last.
God, dog it, I raise my hand first, but
I'm
if it
just kidding.
doesn't work like that,
I'm just
then
kidding. Go ahead.
Okay. So,
Choose on Hollywood.
I have a list, but one of my favorites for the region would be Chuck Brown, "Merry Christmas, Baby."
Really?
I don't know if I know that everybody's not familiar with the go-go
No,
genre.
I know Chuck Brown. I know he had a Christmas song, though.
He
That's
did
dope.
"Merry Christmas, Baby." I hope they treat you right. Hey, rest in peace to Chuck Brown. If you don't know, he was the godfather of go-go, and it is straight D.C., Maryland, and Virginia music, but it fucking kills.
Nah, it does. It does.
If you know, like, damn.
This is Chuck Brown?
Damn.
Merry Christmas, baby. Sure did treat me nice. Merry Christmas, baby. Sure did treat me nice. You gave me plenty of loving this morning. I feel like I'm in paradise.
That was Chuck Brown and the Soul Searchers. Merry Christmas, Baby. Hey, can I, since you're the resident DC person here at Laia, my thing with Go-Go is how come none of the studio versions
Sound like the live version.
come off good? Like, I get it. but it doesn't compare to the live version.
I know. I don't know
The
why.
energy is just
I don't know.
The energy.
But when they do make albums to tape live, and then you just sell it like that. That's the way you got to do it. You got to just buy a live joint.
All right. So is there a place in DC that has this?
Can we do a go-go episode?
I would love
Whoa, really?
Yeah, I really would like to do a go-go episode.
Oh my God, Bill, that's so awesome. Yeah. That'll be, and then we could play like the people who like made go-go songs like Salt and Pepper and like.
No, I want to play like
real go-go.
No.
Play a
but
rare
yeah,
essence.
but nah, that's real though.
Go-go.
Like you, cause like Howie, not Howie T, but your
Oh,
boy
Scott said
Herbie
what's
Love
go-go?
Herbie Love Bug.
Yeah, they use
he
a
was
lot of go-go
jacking the
samples.
go-go
Yeah,
real.
yeah.
Rolling
Mic
Kid and
sounds
Play was
nice.
straight
Yeah,
go-go.
yeah.
This
So
side
wait.
of the room doesn't know what go-go is.
Yeah, we do.
Go-go is a very, very regional.
Bill is the lone.
Very regional.
I shouldn't say it because I'm not from DC. Like,
No,
DC
go-go?
Here's
let
the
Amir
thing,
do
though.
it because it's really
my,
percussion
my
based.
thing is that
very percussion based,
Yeah.
right?
the rhythm of go-go is actually based from a Philly song, which kind
Say
of
what?
What Philly song? Which Philly
Now
song?
you starting trouble. What you talking about?
no,
history.
because I mean, at the end of the day, go-go's rhythm bass is based on this.
Oh,
Mr.
no, you
Magic?
didn't.
Yeah, like-
But wait,
Right,
how
yeah.
old is that though? What's the year?
I mean,
on
Mr. Magic
73.
73.
Yeah.
Shit, you might be.
That's
right.
Mr. Magic by Grover Washington
Yes.
from the album
This is
Mr.
one of the-
Magic.
Grover Washington Jr. and
Grover
not
Washington Jr.,
Boss
sorry.
Bill. Not Boss Bill. Not
Right.
Boss Bill.
This is like a DC favorite song. Like I was raised on this song. That's so funny.
Right. So
Hey.
shout out.
Do you ever dream?
Can we talk about that credit card scam one day?
Yo!
Wait. Are we the
We are
rabbit
going
hole?
Yeah,
way down
the
the rabbit.
rabbit.
Let's stay above
Wait,
board. Let's stay
okay.
above board.
But
Okay.
so
I
Scott.
think I know what you're talking about.
You know,
Oh,
of
of
course
course
you know.
But wait, Scott still don't know what go-go
All right, so-
is.
Okay, go-go. Yeah, go-go.
Basically, like the rhythm of go-go, I feel, has been derivative of a Philly song, which is Mr. Magic.
That ain't the way to describe. That's it's cute.
It's not.
However,
Yeah, that's a really wrong way to describe
Yeah,
it.
because it's percussion.
It's a very
and that
percussive.
doesn't sound.
Yeah, just get in.
I'll play "Pump Me Up," which is the quintessential.
Okay.
Trouble Funk.
Trouble
Bump me
funk.
up.
But really, go-go is
Oh,
percussion
and
based.
also,
It's a lot of congas.
what
It's
you
a lot
call
of
it
drum.
is what Bitches Ain't Shit by Dr. Dre is what is that?
Yeah.
Inch,
Trouble Funk.
It's Trouble
Yeah.
Funk
And
as well.
go-go can only be performed with a live, like a band, a full band, congas, drums, everything. It is DC, Virginia, Maryland, and really it's kind of interesting because it kind of stuck there. But
One of your favorite singers, Art Garfunkel, appeared in the movie.
He's pointing at me.
I'm sorry.
That actually, my explanation didn't
And
say
who is
much
me?
either.
That's Sugar Steve.
Sugar Steve, Art Garfunkel, thought that the future Go-Go was going to really come. Well, him and Chris, owner of Island Records,
Chris Blackwell.
Chris Blackwell, like they really thought like 1986 is going to be the year, like Go-Go is going to explode, and so they did this movie called Good to Go, where it
Yo, I vaguely remember that.
yeah,
It didn't
holy
do
sh-
shit.
it didn't do it, and Chris Blackwell thought that Go-Go in the 80s was going to do for him what reggae and Bob Marley did in the 70s. And it was unfortunate that it didn't. But I mean, Rick Rubin signed Junkyard Band to Def Jam, so
really, I didn't remember.
Sardines and the Word are on Def Jam.
Talk about W-O-R-N-D.
Matter of fact, Junkyard Band is the first Def Jam group to get the new or the classic Def Jam logo, not the maroon old school Def Jam logo of the Beastie Boys.
Junkyard is a legendary go-go band, Scott.
Yeah, but Pump Me Up is like one of the famous. This is one of the probably the best studio example of go-go.
Really percussive. Really percussive.
Y'all ain't got no go-go Pandora station? Oh, shit about to change around here.
Is there one?
This is also the song that Q scratched in Juice.
That's right.
Wow.
That's right.
Right. For his
Phonte.
routine.
And I believe last night Pete Rock revealed that he He did the cuts were
Well,
Q.
not last night.
Not last night. A long time
a
ago.
few weeks ago.
I'm so drunk. I thought it was last night.
It was a few weeks ago with Mary.
Yeah.
Lay off the Douce.
Wow, I'm surprised that music didn't catch on.
You know what, Steve? I hear your shade. Okay?
Anyway, so yeah, I mean, but go-go music is
The Butt. Do y'all know The Butt? Doing
Like-
The Butt? Oh.
That was like the
sexy,
biggest,
sexy.
probably the closest mainstream.
Yeah.
reggae song.
there's a really great oral history on from Marcus Miller, noted jazz bassist, producing that record with EU or the Trouble.
Did The Butt?
Yeah, because he.
Oh, I know that sounds like a crazy sentence.
Well, no, I mean Marcus Miller. You know, he produced Luther Vandross. Like he was doing some.
Damn, I didn't know he was that, like, that's interesting. I never knew.
Yeah, absolutely. So Marcus Miller produced it, and half of the School Day soundtrack.
That's an awesome soundtrack.
Yeah, we have to get Marcus
Shout
Miller on
out,
the
shout
show.
out to the Rays. Be Alone Tonight, the best song on the
Oh my
soundtrack.
God, Tisha Campbell's. Whenever she sings that at her club in LA, like it's still a
She
moment.
sings it still?
Yo, the last time I saw her sing it, AJ came on
she gonna
stage
sing
and
Love
they
Me Down?
did it together, and I lost my mind. I still got it in my phone. Oh my God. No wait, I'm sorry, that's House Party. But you know what I'm saying. She did do I don't want to be alone tonight.
That's amazing.
I'm here to, but AJ did come on stage.
Wow, this is
It's not.
Fonte, what's your favorite Christmas song, fucker?
yo.
There's so much
Merry Christmas,
I swear to
babe.
God, I looked to the left right there at that
There
moment.
is a whole new world.
We won't even have to describe what's going on right now. But
Calm down. I thought we're not
we
supposed
knew
to
that.
sing
We
shit.
knew that.
All
All right,
right.
all right, never mind.
Okay,
knew
okay,
that.
we can't sing that.
Okay.
Okay.
Grover Washington, be quiet.
yes. Anyway,
My
Already
favorite.
did your song.
so that's your favorite song, like
It's one of
Chuck
mine.
Brown.
I think it's only right to keep it low.
Wow.
So
So
that was a
Fonte.
long tangent.
Oh, you know how it is.
Because it was go-go though. You know what I mean? And people don't know.
You know how
I
it is.
apologize for even inciting
The rabbit hole that is this show.
That's my fault.
My favorite Christmas song, I would probably say Clarence Carter, Backdoor
Yo,
Santa.
Santa, yes.
Of course.
Yes.
That's such
Straight
disrespect.
That was on my
Da-da-da-da.
list. That was on my list.
I be stroking.
That's what I be doing. I be stroking.
Stroking.
Stroking
Stroke
to
it
the
east,
I stroke it to the west. I stroke it to the woman that I love best. I'm a stroke it.
Man,
Let
that's
me
a
ask
good
this
song.
question. What time of the day do you like to make love? Have you ever made love in a car? Have you ever made love to a superstar?
You're welcome, world.
That's what happens after. I only know stroking based on the commercials that used to come on BT. How did you know it past the?
No, because that was a staple.
I know
that
all
was
the
a
words to
southern
Stroking.
song like that. Stroking used to get played on the radio. We would play it on the radio.
Yo, I actually no.
Anyway,
Stroke.
Backdoor Santa, Clarence Carter.
Carter.
Some of you hip hop heads will say this sounds mighty familiar.
Oh, wow. I got that one. Can I guess this? Is this bitch you guessed it?
It's Clarence Carter, Backdoor Santa, yes.
Oh, sorry.
They call me Backdoor Santa. I make my runs about the break of day. They call me Backdoor Santa. I make my runs about the break of day. Oh, oh, oh. I make all the little girls happy while the boys are out to play. Look at here. I ain't like old Saint Nick. He don't come but once a year. Oh, 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 oh. I ain't like old Saint Nick. He don't come but once a year. But look at here. I come running with my presents every time you call me dear. Look at here.
Some serious stereo separation on
Yeah.
that song.
All right. Yeah, Clarence Carter. He had that was another one. It was that one.
Clarence
Yeah.
Carter with Backdoor Santa.
Backdoor Santa.
Questlove
That was
Supreme.
Questlove
Only on
Supreme.
Pandora.
On in Pandora, live from Electric Lady Studios. And he had that one. He had Stroking.
Drunk.
And he also had Patches. That was another southern.
never heard
Patches was so damn
Patches, It was
depressing.
depressing as fuck. Patches, I'm depending on you, son.
Wait, here's the funny thing about Patches.
That he just sang it.
Well, Patches was when the Roots worked on our 16th record.
16.
When we worked on and then you shoot your cousin. Richard Nichols, our dearly departed producer and manager, said that he wanted the album version of Patches, like just a very depressing, gut-wrenching song.
That's what's up. Y'all did that. Y'all did that.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Anyway, I got a song I want to choose.
Oh, what you got? You gonna tell us before you just drop it?
Yeah, I gotta find it first.
What's your favorite Christmas holiday song, boss?
I got a whole Christmas mixtape, yo. It's up
You
on.
do, and I ran it last Christmas.
Yeah,
It was it.
Wait, you rented it?
No, I ran it.
Oh.
I ran it.
Just
He
get
said
on.
He ran it.
You could rent Nintendo and mixtape.
Yeah, you had you put the Dana Dane joint on that joint. That
I
was
sure
my
did.
shit.
Dana's coming to town.
Man, that was
I forgot about that one.
I
You
think
should
that was the
you
first time I heard the long red breakbeat alone.
yeah.
should read.
I actually purchased that profile.
It's still up on the internet.
Yeah, I gotta find that. The artist is actually, you know what? Wendy Williams played this on her show. The very first time that I spoke to, back when he was her sidekick,
Charlamagne.
Yeah, first time I ever spoke to Charlamagne, I called the station and asked him to send me the song. I never heard it before, but it's one of my favorite Christmas songs.
So Wendy Williams put you on.
This is the other one where it's not Christmas until I hear this song.
Yes, this is Santa Claus is a Black Man by Akim
Oh,
and
word.
Teddy Van.
Hey, you want to hear something that's at a sight? You know what I found you last night. Just when Mama turned out the light. I went in the living room to see what the noise that woke up me. And I saw him by the Christmas tree. Santa Claus is a black man. Santa Claus is a black man and he's handsome like my daddy too. Santa Claus is a black man. Santa Claus is a black man and I found out that's why I'm telling you. Mama must have met Santa Claus before, 'cause he started dancing all over the floor, and I fell asleep at the door. Santa Claus is a black man. Santa Claus is a black man, and he's handsome like my daddy too. Santa Claus is a black man. Santa Claus is a black man, and I found out that's why I'm telling you. Daddy,
Yes, Akimi.
do you know what happened last night?
What happened, Akim?
Well, I saw Santa Claus, and do you know what?
What, Akimi?
He looked a lot like you. He was handsome,
I can dig it.
he was black,
Right on.
he had an afro, he was really out of sight. Now I'm going to tell everybody that I saw Santa.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Santa Claus is a black man. Santa Claus is a black man. He's handsome like my daddy too. Yes, he is. Santa Claus is a black man. Santa Claus is a black man. Oh, I found out. That's why I'm telling you. Listen to me, people now. Santa Claus is a black man. Santa Claus is a black man. He's handsome like my daddy too. Oh yeah, Santa Claus is a black man. Santa Claus is a black man. I found out. That's why I'm telling you. Oh yeah, Santa Claus is a black man.
I want to wish everybody happy Kwanzaa, Merry Christmas. Have a nice time.
Whoa, Santa Claus is a
That is a very important song that Santa Claus is a black man.
Because
and the
this should be
reason
good.
why it's important is because, listen, I think that
Did you just sit up?
as black people, I did.
because as a
people-
black father, you don't want your.
You listen.
I know where you're going with this.
Come on,
I know
my
you're going.
brother,
Say it,
my
say it,
Gartrellian
say it,
brother.
Say it.
I tell my kids that Santa Claus is me, motherfucker.
Oh, well, yeah.
Because all the shit that I do to provide, I'm not gonna give the credit to a fucking white man running down the fucking chimney. No, nigga, it wasn't him. It was me, nigga. Goddamn hosting Questlove Supreme and doing Tigalero.
Do you grab them by the
doing
collar?
exchange.
Do you grab
and
them by the
goddamn-
collar when they?
Phonte, shit.
Yo, I'm like, listen, bro, it was me because I think that, like, listen, no, and this is real. I think black people, from if you look at like Jesus, and then like Santa Claus and shit, those are like in mainstream, portrayals. Those are white men that are always saving niggas. So like
They
from
see you
like
when you're sleeping. They know when you're awake.
they know you're awake. I'm like the all-knowing white man. I'm like, nigga, this nigga know when I'm sleeping, I'm awake. So I gotta be good for his sake. Fuck out of here. So no.
You
So
are
then the-
Santa Claus.
It's me. Santa Claus is here because of me. Because of Questlove Supreme, me flying back and forth, got to New York, goddamn Tigalero, foreign exchange. Nigga, I had to fucking go to the Grammys to afford this house. Nigga, it was me.
that's
It ain't no
so
nigga
sad.
coming down the fucking chimney. Who
Plasma.
the fuck
It's
is
a
You
nigga
sold
on
plasma.
stage. Sing
I sold plasma
You
for
sold a
this shit.
lot of plasma for that shit.
I sold my life force for this shit.
Fucking.
So no,
Phonte.
I think it's important
Yeah.
for black people. I think over the years of seeing those figures of like white men saving niggas, I think that affects your psyche after a while. So that is why I think it's important.
All right,
No, I'm totally in the moment, dude. I'm totally cool.
Bill Sherman, favorite holiday song.
Yo, Steve is slowly
Driving the show.
Steve is
taking over
driving.
the
Yo,
show.
Moderator
I'm with
Steve.
it.
No, I'm
with
actually curious. This is the one thing I actually give a shit about here. I want to
This
know.
is
I just this is what I came into the interview wanting to find out.
Oh.
I have 3.
So tell me your song already.
We're only doing one now.
We only doing one?
I want to know
One
everybody's.
song,
I want to
yeah.
know everybody's least
Donny
favorite.
Hathaway this Christmas.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, Bill.
Hang all the mistletoe. I'm gonna get to know you better this Christmas. And as we trim the tree, how much fun it's gonna be together. This Christmas, the fireside is blazing bright. We're caroling through the night, and this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me. Presents and cards are here. My world is filled with cheer and you. This Christmas, and as I look around, your eyes outshine the town they do. This Christmas, the fireside is blazing bright. We're caroling through the night, and this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me. Yeah. Shake a hand now.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was, of course, the Donny Hathaway classic, This Christmas, chosen by, of all people, Unpaid Bill.
I got so.
Just glad you
Y'all
didn't.
motherfuckers didn't think I was gonna say that. Am I right? Because it got
I'm like,
real
come
fucking
on,
quiet.
Bill.
It really did. It really
Come
got
on,
quiet.
Bill.
Sounded
Again.
to try.
Give
my
us your
favorite.
give us your real June.
Nah,
I got
that shit is
my
hidden.
other
That's
favorite is
the
Blue Christmas, Bob Duro and Miles Davis Sextet. You know that one? That's a good one.
Wait, you talking fast?
And
You talking like he is speed.
and
He's
Dominic
illustrating.
the Italian Christmas Donkey, which is a fucking amazing song. You should play that shit.
What is it?
Dominic the Italian Christmas Donkey.
I'm
Trust.
just glad you didn't say Grandma got ran over by her.
I used to listen to that song and eat chicken noodle soup at my friend Kevin Porter's house every fucking
When you were
Saturday.
7.
That's true.
Boss Bill.
You better run this shit, Steve.
What's your favorite Christmas song?
My favorite Christmas song is Vince Guaraldi's Christmas Time Is Here.
Yeah, that's good.
So that's my favorite Christmas song.
Great song. I'm with you, brother.
All right, so Steve, what is your favorite Shaka Khan jam?
My favorite Christmas song is "Do They Know It's Christmas" by Band Aid, which is I'm sure you remember when the 45 came out.
Yeah, I remember when it premiered on Friday Night Videos.
Yeah, that was. I remember buying the 45 like at Sam Goody or something. It was at the counter in a special thing because all the money went to charity.
So you felt like you were doing your part to feed the world.
No, I just liked the song. Like Phil Collins was on it.
It was like a whole bunch.
Everybody's on it.
It was like a whole
Yeah.
bunch of British people and Jodie
And
Watley.
Cool in the Game.
It was the white We Are the World, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and they both fed Africa.
Yeah,
think-
but this was before We Are the World.
Yeah, it was.
This was,
Was
the,
it?
It was like
Yeah.
a year or so.
Bob,
Oh,
year
really?
before.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So they were okay.
Yeah, Bob.
I
thought they was
Geldof, who
biting.
started Live Aid.
Hands Across America was biting off of We Are the World.
All right, show of hands. Did anybody participate in Hands Across America?
Did you really have to go outside and hold hands?
Yeah.
Oh no.
I ran. I just button line. Like I was supposed to. You registered somewhere, and then they give you a number, and then you're supposed to go there. But the location they gave me to hold hands was like somewhere deep in North Philly.
Oh, wow.
And even if I'm not from North Philly, the way that I said North Philly lets you know that.
Yeah, you know what it is.
It was near MLK Boulevard in North Philly.
Were they holding hands up there?
So I missed this. Hands across.
Hands Across America.
This was niggas was going outside holding hands.
not
Like
in
that really happened.
Yeah. Was it Kenny Rogers? Like who started Hands Across America? Because I remember the song.
I'll look it up.
So was this like,
Across America.
and you just held hands? So this was basically the '80s mannequin challenge. Without a way to
with
document
handhold.
it.
Yeah, it was. I remember I tried to cut church late, or not. I cut it early because I wanted to buy Run DMC's Raising Hell. So I ran to the mall.
You cut church to go buy Raising Hell.
And hold
The
hands.
juxtaposition of that.
So I caught Raising Hell. I picked the red cover because they had multiple covers.
Yep.
And then
had the
I
green
got off
cover.
the trolley and saw everybody holding hands and was like, yeah, this is my cue to not go to North Philly. Like you weren't supposed to just butt in line and hold someone's hand. But I did.
You had to make a reservation to hold
number.
somebody's hand. Okay.
But
Yeah.
what was this? So what was it supposed to show? Like solidarity or unity?
The whole point was that America was supposed to hold hands with each other from California all the way to New York. Like, and I guess on
hands
what's
across
the,
America.
What's the
Route
longest
66?
66, yeah. You just, you
By
hold
way of
hands
Philly?
for
Supposed to
5
last for
minutes.
15 minutes.
It's 15 minutes.
Okay.
So what does that have to do with Feed the World? Is that
Do they know it's
Christmas time?
Well, we were just talking about
at
80s. You know, the 80s were really
Oh, okay.
big on charity
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah, charity.
Well,
was
since
big
we're talking
business
about
back then.
it, do we have the Wyclef's version of We Are the World?
No, he did that.
Oh, the Wyclef, pretty much the DJ Khaled version.
No, I don't care how drunk you are right now. Never, ever, 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 ever,
There's only a few
ever,
things
ever
on your list
Play
of
that
that.
song.
Who else was on that, Steve?
Well, Bono and Sting and Bob Geldof and Boy George and all the British.
A lot of I
George
noticed
Michael.
that everyone blew up after the fact. Like Wham was having some heat by then in '84, and
Wham wasn't on it.
but yes, they were.
George Michael was there.
George Michael was on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure George Michael was on it.
Yes, he was.
Yes,
Oh,
he was.
It is
So
four heads nodding
This
yes
is
to
your
your
favorite
one
Christmas
no.
song. How do you?
Edit.
Yes, George Michael.
Okay. Yeah, I remember now. Anyway,
Just say a prayer.
Ooh, you better sing the verse.
And then Simon Le Bon comes in, having fun.
Should we?
Well, let's play the
go ahead
song
and play it.
first. And then we'll,
Please.
yeah,
it's all
here
about
it
Phil Collins, but anyway, everybody
Isn't it
else.
always
It is
Phil?
all about Phil Collins. I'm with you.
But yeah,
Hey,
Oh.
All right, live
try to hit the
commentary.
post.
Post.
Missed it.
I forgot the post.
And this is Bono, right?
Yeah, it's a fun game to
right
try
there,
and
yeah.
identify every singer as you go through the song.
Bono got first dibs on this train?
They were
I guess
already
right.
popular. Boy George.
Boy George.
I'm just waiting for the hook because it's not ringing a bell.
You still don't know this song?
I'm waiting for the hook.
I can understand because the intro's kind of.
Groove. Like what?
Did you have cable in the house?
Here we go. Here we go, Phonte. Here we go.
Probably
Here we
did.
go. Who's that?
George Michael.
George Michael. And then Duran Duran. Oh, right here.
Simon Le Bon.
Still nothing, Fonte.
Wait till the hook comes.
Hey, you know everything.
Wait, man.
Oh, you'll know.
Bill, are you crying?
Right. This part.
Am I drunk? I'm trying to understand this song. Like I don't. I've heard this song 100 times. I just forget that it sounds like shit. I mean, like the track's kind of loud and weird, and it doesn't.
Well, it was 1984.
And the vocals
Bono.
are like in Pluto.
Here we go.
I have a,
Tonight, thank God it's them instead of you.
yeah, I have issues with that line.
Focus on the drums.
This is the song was a big guilt trip, is what it is, to get you to donate to charity.
Yeah, it was like a white guilt soundtrack.
It takes like 40 minutes to get to the hook.
Right?
apparently.
Like, hurry up. Hurry up and bite.
You know what's weird?
Gross.
In the video, Jodie Watley's sort of resembling Solange now. Then
It's Christmas time at all.
I remember this bullshit.
thank you.
The hook. And once you got the hook, okay, I remember.
Yo, where's the Feed the World part, though?
It comes later.
What?
Impatient. Like,
Seriously.
Margaret, you better simmer down.
That was Paul Young.
Christmas time at
This was remade by someone, right? Was this?
It was remade about 3 or 4 years ago.
Okay.
Modern artists like Coldplay.
Well, they did a version in 2004.
Yeah, Coldplay.
Wait,
and-
Coldplay's on it?
they did one in '89 too.
Maybe I think the 89 was maybe the one I know.
Who
was it? In 89.
Let them know. Hello?
Bananarama. You remember Kathy Dennis?
Yeah.
Wait, just
And
when
you know
I
what? That's the version I know.
Kylie Minogue.
They used to play that version when I
Lisa
worked.
Stansfield.
Yep. They have the white,
What
the
does it
white,
be like?
the blue-eyed soul.
Soul beat?
Technotronic. Yaki
Like, what did it
K.
sound like?
I remember. I
Oh
think
shit, the Pasadenas.
Did they
you
record
remember
this
them?
in a barn?
Yes.
You remember the Pasadenas?
Kind of.
Sounds like a
no,
barn.
that was London Beat.
Y'all just talked
I
over the
remember
best
Abbey
part.
Road. I remember London Beat.
This is kind of what what British music sounded like at the time. Like this was the production.
Christmas time.
You do know that, right?
Did it?
Unpaid bill.
What?
That this is prototypical of British.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, no.
What
I
is
mean,
that
clearly,
answer?
this is the DX7 being used to the hilt.
I mean,
It's
bro.
like when the
I do
Yamaha
love the
DX7
DX7.
version.
So what year was that though?
1984.
Okay, so
I remember this song. They used to play I think the '89 version. They used to play when I worked at KB Toys.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all was
Can you
such
say
a
Oh my
one
God, you
sentence
said
about
KB
working at KB
Toys?
Toys?
About working at KB Toys. Oh,
That used to be my
man.
favorite place
broke
on
ass
earth.
Toys R Us.
It was a budget Toys R Us.
KB?
KB Toys.
Oh, hell yeah.
It used to work at the one in the mall, and yeah, man, that shit was pretty bad. It was pretty bad.
What did you do there?
I did some everything. I worked the register. I was like the stock guy. I was customer service. So like when people would come in and be like, yo, I need the fucking Tickle Me Elmo, whatever, where is it? I would point them to it.
Did you like stash toys in the back just so that you can get first dibs on buying them?
Nah, I didn't really do that. I was kind of looking for at the time. I was video games. That's what I was, trying to see if they would have them. But it was a pretty bad job. But my manager was this black lady named Helen. She was cool as shit, and she was cool. She put me on. I think I was making maybe like $7 an hour, which was
Pretty good.
It was pretty
Pretty
good
good.
for like
What
back
year
in,
was
like,
this?
This was 98.
Killing it. Killing it.
You know what I mean? It was like wasn't bad. Wasn't a bad job. Yeah, KB Toys, and then they later went belly up. And so that was the end of an era. But they used to play that jam, and they used to play God damn. Just fucking all the way up tonight.
Look, man, it's Christmas. Let's forgive. Let us forgive.
They played that jam, and they used to play that and Wonderful Christmas Time by Paul McCartney.
My favorite.
That was the jam. That's still the jam.
That's not my favorite.
You told us your favorite was something else already.
Well, no. I have a lot of favorites.
Okay, all right.
You know, but no, Wonderful Christmas Time was, you know, that was a happy moment for my childhood.
Nah,
Tell us a story, because there's a story.
It was a very good year.
I don't think I have good stories about Christmas. I mean, my best Christmas, I think, was I thought I was only getting socks. It was like our poorest Christmas. So, you know, like when you only get socks and sweaters, like stuff that you really don't need from that aunt that has that one accessory gift in the corner. I was resigned to just having that, but I forgot that my dad had a drummer that went AWOL on him. So, one day I just came downstairs and got that drum set for Christmas. And I was like,
thank you.
Yes, that was their best investment ever. But I mean, much to the
so your career
chagrin.
started with one guy saying gonna go on.
Shout out to Frog. His name was Frog.
Frog.
Shout out to
Jump
Frog.
the fuck out the way.
Shout out to Frog for looking out and abandoning his career, and my dad in somewhere in Ohio. I think in Steubenville, I think. But
Wow.
yeah.
Somehow that reminded me. I don't know how that happened. That reminded me working at KB Tours. You asked me unpaid bill. Working at KB, and so the Mexicans used to come in there. Like,
oh no, tread lightly.
No, we need more political incorrectness besides me. Go ahead, Phonte. Tell your story.
Nah, because they would come in, and I learned that I kind of became the mark. So basically, when you come in, they ask you. They would always ask, you know, ¿cuál la fecha, like the price, like what is the price? And so, I guess if they asked you what it was and you took it up to the counter, they would have to do a price check. And so after a while, I started putting together. I'm like, okay, are they trying to like negotiate with me? Are they trying to kind of barter, whatever? So finally, this my coworker. I can't remember this. I think her name was Susan. Something. This white lady had long blonde hair. She's like, Phonte, everything is price is marked. Tell them everything's fucking price is marked. I was like, okay. And so I just told them, price is the price. That's what it is. And then they left me alone. But they used to come in. They gave me alone. But they used to come in that motherfucker. They pay with cash. They pull out goddamn. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure, you know, there was a story behind that. They probably
You just never caught on.
discrimination. Yeah, you know what I mean? But I learned a lot working at KB Tours. I don't know where that went, but
Drunk.
I mean,
Did you have a Christmas job, Steve?
No.
Do you have a job now?
So you just,
Hanukkah job.
A Christmas job? What do you
I
mean?
did.
I mean, I shovel driveways from.
do you know what a Christmas job is?
I put trees on
just
cars.
holiday
What do
work.
you mean? Oh, you mean like specific job during Christmas time?
Yeah, just for the holiday season. 'cause
Sometimes
it's-
people get extra
I
jobs
shoveled-
during the holidays.
Yeah, I
Steve,
shoveled
Jamaica.
driveways on my street. Made cash.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, everyone does that. I mean,
That was it.
I never got paid for it though.
Your
Oh, you
my
just
boys
had to
don't
do
get
it?
paid for it.
Yeah.
neither.
you volunteered to do it in your neighborhood.
Well, no, I didn't do it like that, but I wasn't shoveling anybody else's driveway.
I shovel my old. It's
Make
a
money.
lady-
Shit, that's where my Prince stash came from.
Oh, really? From shoveling driveway?
What? Yeah, because like Dad would
that's
throw
a-
them shits out, and then I just shovel.
You didn't deal with Indiana winters, so
Yeah, that's
That's
yeah,
very
it's
true.
real.
That's very true.
Yeah, I'd go out, shovel, make about $40, and then buy the Prince discography all over again.
for the third
Yo,
time.
you ever try to shovel at this age? It's like a whole different like feeling the next
Look,
day.
bruh.
I just wonder, anybody ever, you know, because the pain be for real.
Really?
Yeah, shit is real.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what nieces and nephews are for.
That's real exercise. I don't know if we ain't know it then, but it is.
Yeah, I shoveled out my neighbor that lives like 2 houses down from me, Miss Darlene. I shovel her driveway for her. You know, she's older black lady, and I try to be, as Laia
My
calls
head-
me, a friend to the black woman.
I was in my head. I was praying this was gonna be like one of those Playboy Electric Blue stories because she had the perfect name.
Yeah, Darlene
Darlene.
sound like some 80s porno lady. But nah, she was
Miss
cool.
Parker.
Hey, Miss Parker. Mrs. Parker. But nah, you right though. Shoveling snow now, that shit is, man, yeah. My kids do that shit. I ain't about to die in the driveway shoveling no fucking snow.
I moved, so I have to shovel driveways.
Oh, word?
Wait, well, hold. My dad was shoveling the driveway. I don't know where the fuck my nephew was, but he had like some heart issues while he was. It was
You eating seaweed right now? You okay?
Breathe. Somebody put some fucking pineapple in front of me. So.
Oh, get right, bro.
Sorry. So yeah.
Man, I should have put that in this damn liquor. Soak the pineapple in the liquor. That would have been,
Hooch City.
Douce and pineapple.
Douce and pineapple.
Douce.
No more.
Oh, no,
no,
Douce,
just
no,
this brown
no.
shit. You know, we just
This
drinking
brown,
some
yeah,
brown
we
shit.
drinking,
brown
yeah,
shit
it's-
and pineapple.
Drinking prison.
Brown shit.
Yeah.
Wait,
Liquor
since
house?
we talking about this, can you explain to me the origin of hooch?
I have no idea. Like, you mean the terminology?
Or just
This is random.
Right.
Well,
hooch
hooch
is
is
we
just,
talking about fruit fermenting inside.
yeah, hooch is just it's illegally made liquor. So I actually have members of my family that do it. I can't walk you through the process, but
I don't want to know how to make it. I
Okay,
just
yeah,
wanted
but
to know where.
I don't know where
Speakeasy.
speakeasy, liquor houses. It kind of comes from that. In the black community, we always had the underground economy. So
Like moonshine?
that's exactly what a hooch,
Oh, you
moonshine.
can
all
get that
that.
in the liquor store now.
Are you serious?
Yes, you can buy all kinds of
Moonshine's
moonshine.
legal now?
Oh, you can get strawberry moonshine,
Are you
apple
okay,
pie
Steve?
moonshine.
But is it? But if you can buy moonshine in the liquor store, is
Yeah,
it
you can.
still moonshine?
No.
Once the slave masters show up, is it still a slave revolt? Like really?
You're
I mean,
right.
The lure is gone.
The
like
lure's
once-
going.
It's
It's
the
like,
liquor-
man, when weed really gets legal, like, it's gonna be whatever. It's
No,
not
we be
fun
all
no
right.
more.
I mean, they be all right. Don't worry about it. Don't do that.
Wait, you think my voice? You think my voice has the power to?
Yeah, don't
to
even
bring
put that in people's
prohibition
minds.
back?
legislation.
No, it'll be fine, people. Everybody be great, okay?
Okay, we'll be great.
Okay, we'll be great. You sound like Trump.
Simmer down, Margaret.
Well, nah, man. I'm moonshine. I had my first taste of it when I was a kid. Now that I think about it, I did a lot of drugs as a kid that I probably shouldn't have.
At KB
Behind
Toys.
people's backs or like with their blessing? Like, did you have one of them uncles and aunts like, here, boy, taste this?
My uncles and aunt and my grandmother, they were like, I know you'll get this reference, Bruce's Millions. When he was like, listen, I'm gonna make you hate cigarettes. He called his dad, called him smoking a cigarette. He was like, look, I'm gonna make you hate cigarettes.
By making them
By making you smoke like a pack of that. So for me,
I went through that
Where
as a
I got
kid.
it was, I got it two ways. My grandmother, this was my dad's mom. She was, God rest her soul, she used to dip snuff, right?
What is? Say what now? I don't.
Snuff. All right, so snuff is tobacco. It's chewing tobacco.
Okay.
She used to dip snuff. And so she had a blue can of snuff, and it was like so-and-so peach snuff. So I'm like 4, 5, and I just see peach. I'm like, peach. I'm like, Nana, let's taste it. She was like, nah, don't you don't want to mess with that. I said, well, nah, it say peaches on it. It's got to be good. It's peaches. Okay, baby, don't do it. I said, well, nah, Nana, let me taste it. So finally she's like, okay, go ahead. Brother, I took one, it hit my tongue, and I accidentally swallowed something. To this day, I've as many drugs if I experiment, not no hard shit, not real drugs, but like just like weed. I've never in my day.
One drug.
The taste was that bad.
Not real drugs. I've never smoked a cigarette in my life.
But she let you just do it. It wasn't any punishment, right?
No. She just let me do it because she wanted me. I think she wanted me to see how bad it really was. And so then I had another instance. Same grandma. They had some corn liquor or moonshine. That's what we call it, corn liquor down in the country. Yeah. But the corn liquor. And I took one hit of that, bruh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
You're.
I think we might have
Steve
somebody
is
die
still
on here.
dying on the floor.
Did you just cough up a laptop?
That just came out when you horked it
Ladies
up,
and
right?
gentlemen, I know you can't see this, but Steve has been coughing for the last 5 minutes straight.
Yeah.
And he's
then
still
suddenly
putting shit in his mouth.
It's as if he coughed up a laptop
It's sugar.
computer cord.
Like, you all
Too
right,
much sugar.
Oh, he's
He
coming
heard-
back to his original color.
He
He
heard
all right.
corn liquor.
Are you okay?
Say something, Steve, so people know you alive.
Now, if I had some corn liquor, it'd
I'm
get
the
that up on your
David
chest.
Blaine of coughing. I just cough this shit right up.
Wait,
It was either a frog or that.
I don't know if I'm gonna turn this into a really dark Christmas story or not.
Go in.
But all right, now culturally it's different with the households.
Okay.
And, our particular households were big on corporal punishment.
Absolutely.
And,
It's spanked on Christmas.
Which modern day
oh, no,
that is known,
that's the worst.
modern day that's known as abuse, but back in our day,
it
it
is.
was
But it
par for
was
the course.
around. I definitely remember the Christmas tree being up, but I too like the way you were attracted to peach or whatever the font was. There was a cigarette company called Bel Air Cigarettes.
Woo!
Do you remember Bel Air Cigarettes?
Oh man, they were like in the Virginia Slims family.
Wait, are
Virginia
y'all
slash
wait,
Pall Mall?
Did we just go down a hole?
No, Lai is just being like.
Tell me about the Bel Airs. Were those the candy kind that you could eat, or no? Those are real cigarettes.
No, this is real motherfucking cigarettes.
I like the candy cigarettes.
Candy cigarettes were my shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
the 80s.
Nah, you
man.
fuck those bubblegum candy cigarettes.
You was hoard.
Because, I said, I want to smoke that because I like the logo and everything, the clouds and everything, Bel Air. And, I hate putting this out.
Nah,
because
go in.
My dad's
He's not
no
here
longer
to
here.
defend himself. Gotcha.
But, yeah, in one of his many Joe Jackson glory moments, that was probably the second worst punishment I've ever gotten.
Was he a switch man, a belt man, a hand man?
We had a slave whip I didn't know about.
Wait, what?
I'll explain. No, one day when we talk about the worst punishments,
Okay, we'll go into that.
we'll go into that. But no, actually, to this day, in the Isley Brothers discography, like first of all, if you do punish your kids and reprimand them, to turn the music off because
It's gonna ruin that song.
it's going to ruin everything.
Yeah.
To this
Every
day,
time you feel pain, it's Isley Brothers.
to this day, Harvest for the World,
Oh, no.
Isley
Oh,
Brothers.
God.
The album cover, everything associated with that record traumatizes the shit out of me. Like,
and
as far
that's
as
a
I know,
great
there is
song.
no album in 1976. It goes from The Heat Is On straight to Go For Your
Go
Guns.
for your guns.
Like, there's nothing in between. Anything blue, them standing on water. None of that
Wow. Damn, and
shit.
it's
But let me
Harvest
down
for the
these.
World.
I
It's a
didn't even
great-
like Aaliyah's cover of That Your Best
Of At Your
Friend.
Best.
Like, that's
Damn,
how
so he
deep it
beat your
ran.
ass for the whole album?
Damn.
It wasn't just one hit.
Did he take a break to flip slide?
Right.
Flip the
Yeah.
record over?
Hold on for a minute. Come back and whip your ass some more.
Wait, what was it that Robin Harris bit? Whip you when I wanna, when I wanna, when I wanna. The record skin.
Yo, but
No.
no, that is some black shit. Your
No,
dad
I had to
had whipping music.
I had to smoke 8 cigarettes.
You smoked 8? Oh,
And
you
then I was like,
deserve
I'll
it.
take the whipping. I'll take the whipping. And then I got whipped. But yeah, all let me down. Can you imagine get your ass beat to let me down easy?
like a slow jam.
Oh, shit.
All aside to Harvest for the World, I got my ass beat, yo.
Damn.
I think
I'm not
that
gonna
set
go
the
there.
precedent of me not drinking, me not smoking. You know what I mean?
I'm with you. Yeah, I think, definitely.
I don't think you have to go that hardcore. But yeah, that was shout out to Christmas 76. So anyway, Steve, tell me more about Too Many Know It's Christmas. No, I'm playing.
They were the first to do it, man. I mean, I'm a big fan of We Are the World as well.
All right, so what wins? What wins in your, what wins in your mind?
That's a really hard question. Really hard question.
Really?
Yeah.
What's a really hard question?
We
Well,
are
I
the
mean,
world
I give the
versus,
advantage of We Are the
Oh.
World because, like, for me,
Yeah.
I mean,
Jackson.
no. I actually like the documentary to We Are the World.
Yeah.
Was incredible.
Yeah.
Like
But
you
I
see
mean,
Michael Jackson dancing like James Brown with a man. Well, that wasn't.
And them trying to teach Bob Dylan how to really get up in there. Because that was, man. Whew.
Yeah, I mean,
This was my
Huey
child.
Lewis Bridge, man.
to me,
Oh, that we could fall. And he like messed it up.
like, do they? I feel like Do They Know It's Christmas has more. I don't know. It's. I think it's probably a better song and like a better performance and a better recording. But We Are the World, you know, had Quincy Jones, Michael Jackson, Lionel Richie, and you know, I feel like
Ray Charles.
I may like that song better. It's just so, you know.
I mean, the fact they knocked that out in 8 hours.
Yeah.
I have respect for them to, you know, to execute with precision. Because
Leave your egos at the door.
yeah, that was my favorite. Yeah, when he said check your eagles at the door, and there's one point where he did raise his voice, and you remember when Stevie and James were kind of making fun of Quincy? He said something
I haven't seen the
like they
documentary,
was talking in the background. It says, "I mean it," and then everyone got silent, and then like you just see like James Ingram, Stevie Wonder, like. Quincy doing business over here. He needs business. Like they were like mocking him or making fun of him.
Is that like y'all favorite? Like, cause it's been a couple of records where it's like 20 artists for random like things. Like there's the MLK joint. There's
gonna play Sun City.
Martin Luther. What's the Martin Luther King song with Whitney Houston?
Oh, King Holiday.
Prince paid for that?
Did
you know that?
he pay for that? And
Prince
then there
paid
was
for
a Gulf War song, which was more inclusive, racially inclusive.
There was a Gulf War song?
Yeah, there was a Gulf War song.
Was that
with the
Voices That
yellow.
Care?
With Lenny Kravitz.
Yes. With,
No, they did Give Peace a Chance.
Oh, that's right.
Give
Yeah, they
Peace a
did. They
Chance.
did redo
what's the
that. I
rich
remember that.
songwriter dude who married the Jenner's ex-wife who has Brody Jenner and what's his? I know this is a bad reference for y'all. I should have a bunch of songs.
How many ex-wives did Bruce Jenner have?
Like 3 now.
What?
Yeah.
He did everything.
I ran through so many bitches.
Just stop right there. Edit.
And okay, because we missed it. It was the what was it? It was That's What Friends Are For. That was the AIDS song, right?
Right, but that was just a few people. Then there was Lift Every Voice and Sing with Jasmine Guy doing in the video doing the dance, the solo. Remember that?
think I remember that.
I remember that.
Yeah.
That's really. Wasn't Melba Moore behind that?
Yes, she was in it.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
I
Of
missed
course,
all
it was
these charity songs.
all the
It's a whole genre.
the people that Melba and her husband were. Shout out to Melba Moore, by the way. She reaches out to you too.
No, she didn't reach out to me. I know she reached out to you. She didn't reach out to me.
Yeah,
She
shout
reached out to
Melba.
me, actually.
Shout out to Melba Moore, who frequently listens to the show.
And she frequently reaches out to @Stephen Mandel on Twitter.
She does.
Keep on.
No,
keeping
but she
on.
will.
I mean, who wouldn't?
My aunt gave me one of her old albums. I don't remember the name of it. She's like laying
Peach
down.
Melba?
No, not Peach Melba.
No, that's one of her.
That's one of the albums.
I believe it.
With Lean on Me.
Yeah, no.
Not that Lean on Me.
She's like laying down on the album cover. It's like a long title.
Melba Moore, one of those singers that you know.
Too
but
lazy to Google search.
You can't sing a song. I can't sing a Melba Moore song. I know. I mean, I
Lean
love her.
on Me. If you were born 5 years earlier, when she came to our attention, I guess the Hamilton of its day was I thought it was Pearly.
Pearly, okay.
Pearly.
Oh, but she was in Hair too, though. She did Hair as well.
She was in Hair?
Well,
That's
she
how
was a
I knew
Broadway
it.
actress.
That's how I
yeah.
knew it.
I didn't know that. She was a broad.
But I think Pearly's what got her. I believe she got a Tony with Pearly.
She got a Tony? See, I just
And
knew
then
she
got
married.
a record deal, and then just became Melba Moore. But she did a song called "Lean on Me," of which she infamously would hold the last note me for like,
And it sounded just like that.
40 for like
Give her some
40
credit.
47 seconds. Like she would hold it long and then yell out. I think she's speaking tongues. Now I gotta find it.
Wait. Yeah, can you play that?
Oh, God.
Because see, I just knew it from being married to the Reverend from Amen, and then something happened in bad. She was married to
Clifton Davis?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
and then
No.
and it was a whole thing because it was like some drugs involved.
No.
I promise you.
No, because I know that her husband managed Freddie Jackson.
Yeah, he was Bo Huggins, right?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Bo
that's
Higgins.
Right.
Yeah.
It's Huggins.
They
Huggins.
had
Margaret,
Orpheus,
it was that whole
Hush Productions.
Hush,
that whole
Orpheus
Capitol
Records.
Orpheus. Yeah,
Margaret,
yeah,
you making
yeah,
shit
yeah.
up again?
I'm
Death by
Googling
Temptation.
Death by Temptation.
right.
They produced that?
Yeah.
With
they had
she's
the-
in Death by Temptation is
With Kadeem Hardison,
with
Bill
James
Nunn.
Bond III.
Yeah, James Bond
Bond
III.
III,
That's
yeah.
right.
Yo, that was my hero when he was in the Fish that Save Pittsburgh. That's like,
He was a boyfriend. I'm sorry, he was her boyfriend. The actor reveals to abusing women, drugs. Yes, this is Melba Moore and Clifton Davis.
But yeah, Melba, she was in Death by Temptation. Wasn't she like a psychic or character?
Was she in that?
She was
I
a
don't
psychic
know.
or something, a spiritual medium or something like that. But yeah.
That sounds about right. But yeah, she was in Hair. That's what I knew from Hair.
anyway,
Is this the me? I thought it was.
this
Wait, what song is this?
this is "Lean on Me" from Melba Moore. All right, this like classic in the '70s.
Break it down.
She could sing though.
So what you gotta understand everybody singing these ad libs verbatim in 74, 75.
She got more bass to her voice than what you was impersonating, but
Sorry. So she would hold this note. And then she holds this shit for like 47 seconds. Like she even did this shit on the Tonight Show. All right, this is the edited version. Wait, it goes for another 8 bars.
Wow.
And she yells.
Did she say shit? It sounded like she said shit.
I remember it was on the Tonight Show. She did that shit, and it was like she speaking in tongues.
Wait, what was that, Amir?
Sounds like a 2-year-old.
Yeah, like she was speaking in tongues. You know,
Make that my ringtone.
Yeah, I don't think you want to hear that voice at 3 a.m. as your ringtone. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I got my ass beat to Isley Brothers.
Damn. The album.
The whole album.
The whole
both
side
sides.
two.
Wait, hold on.
Just side
keep
two.
talking. I'm gonna find out how long this album is.
Then you gonna call child services?
No.
I want to file a retroactive child abuse claim. Damn.
P.S. For your information, you should also know Clifton Davis and Melba had a TV show together, like Cher and Sonny.
When?
Circa 1972, according to IMDb.
Oh, okay.
You did?
Variety shows were like that's the thing. Being the age I am, I'm proud to have seen many a one-off variety show.
They were like the reality shows of today. Like
Yeah.
You could,
So
you could
Gladys
sing
Knight
dance
and the
a little
Pips
bit.
had their own variety show for like 8 episodes. I mean, the
Oh, that's
Jacksons
right,
had
that's
their own. Flip Wilson.
Flip Wilson, yeah.
He had, but there was Tony Orlando and Dawn, Sonny and Cher. Then Cher had her own show. Well, everyone knows Donnie Marie. Well, everyone my age should know Donnie Marie.
Donnie Marie Osmond. Yeah.
And now all we got is Martin and
Maya.
Maya.
That's
Maya and Marty.
Maya and Marty.
If you want to be.
Okay. Yeah. Maya and Martin.
The Melba Moore album I was referring to that my aunt gave me is from 1971. It's called Look What You're Doing to the Man.
Who's the man?
I'm the man.
Saw that go.
And
Steve Mandel.
apparently, Christmas 1976, Amir got his ass beat for 37 minutes and 54 seconds.
Solid half hour.
Man, listen.
Well, no, I remember Let Me Down Easy. I don't remember too much going on At Your Best. I think I was on my 8th cigarette by the time.
You get all catatonic when that comes on. You're just like, you can't deal.
At Your
Just
Best
shut up.
comes on the album before Let Me Down Easy now.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I
Second
mean.
side,
Like,
okay.
I think by that point I was throwing up profusely.
We need to get back to that as parents.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Beating
Let's
our
talk-
kids' asses for the length of sitcoms. It's like
Theme song to end credits.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
I do
It's like,
not.
oh, the report
It's
card
a
was fucked
rare
up.
condition.
Oh, yeah.
This day and age.
Yeah, I told your ass.
No,
Report card was fucked up.
We do not condone it.
Black is about to come on. Hell
So
yeah,
are you a timeout parent?
Nah. You know what, man? For me, I thank God I've only had to probably just really like put hands on my kids, both boys, maybe like once or twice. It's like when they were like
Because they're
little.
good?
Yeah.
Or you just put the fear of God in them?
Oh well, it's a little of both. Because I mean, I do
Okay.
have good boys. I mean, they
Right.
they test a little something every once in a while, but I generally do have really great kids. But I had to put the fear in early, and for me it can just be just a look, you know what I mean, or just to like, look, come on, bro. But so I never really had to get into that. I went through it, you know what I'm saying. I went through it like for real, but I never really had to beat my boys like that.
At least you got the look.
Yeah.
My shit was without warning.
Oh, it was just on sight.
It was just, no. So
You ain't had nobody send you into the woods to go get the switch? My grandmother used to be like, go get me a switch.
My grandmother
And bring
used to
it
do
to
that.
Wait, what about the
And
slave
that's some
whip?
slave
dog,
shit.
my dad.
What?
See, you gotta understand. From the period that my dad retired initially from show business, him and my mother had a boutique or a shop or that sort of thing. and then for like half a second. I don't know like what else they was sold there, but yeah, for one unfortunate March of 1981, there was the slave whip.
The whip came from the boutique?
Huh?
The whip came from their store?
I would assume
Someone sell it to them?
Or was this a slave whip passed
They
down
did-
from
they
generation
did-
to
they-
generation?
They just
My
collected.
master whipped me, and now you can
They
beat your
collected
kids.
weird artifacts, man. You know what I'm saying? So,
I didn't have.
did you
the slave
ever
whip.
like hide the belt? Like, did you
Yeah,
ever?
I did.
I
Did you ever
tried.
see
Yes.
the belt?
Fucked up
Not
Christmas.
not in times where you were in trouble. Just like in passing, like, oh, there's that
Right.
the belt. Oh, let me hide this shit further. In.
I tried hiding the belt, but then when hiding the belt failed,
Made some
the
bad.
objects just got more like obtuse. Right. So, it went from a belt to because then I like Laia, we would get the go pick your own switch joint, and that's like
Don't make it weak.
that's some slave shit.
Yeah.
Like for real, like that's
You would have to pick your own switch.
Yeah.
I've heard
Oh,
that in comedy,
yeah.
but I don't live near a place that had.
Dude, we had
Trees
a
and
tree.
weeds.
We had a tree in my grandmother's backyard, and I want to say maybe it was a crepe myrtle. I'm not sure, but it was
You
a
know
tree in
the
the
tree,
backyard.
That was specific, bro.
I think it was a crepe myrtle. I think, but anyway,
Maybe.
and you have to go out and you pick the little branch off and take the leaves off, and she light that ass up. So then, as I got a little bigger, she didn't redo the switches no more. So then I graduated to she had a fly swatter. I think she got a fly swatter. She whipped a fly swatter, and then like by the time I was maybe like 8, 9. I got a Hot Wheels racetrack.
I heard about the racetrack.
I've
that
heard about
racetrack
that.
ain't no
The
game.
orange joint.
Yeah, bro. No. I had
Track.
I had that one.
Okay.
But I had another one. It was like a black, and so it
Oh,
broke
the
down.
hard black ones.
See, that's
hard
the
black
type.
ones.
That's for
And
whipping boys.
It was the middle. It was like the curves, and it was the straight pieces.
Right.
And she used to whip me with the straight pieces. So you could get that track.
All right,
How'd
now,
she figure that
If
out?
you grab an object like that, though, like, did you get the talk first and then
I
the
would.
ritual, or was it just like you
sometimes
grab me something?
simultaneously?
Yeah, most of the time I would say I would get the talk, or there would be some warning. You know what I'm saying? Like if I was cutting up in church, that was just
Sunday whipping.
the Sunday whooping is terrible because then
Yeah.
you whooping and you just demoralized. And you can't go nowhere. You can't go outside. You just getting your ass beat and you just in the house. That's fucking sad.
I don't know.
On a Sunday,
It's
ain't
better
no
than the
cartoons
mall,
on
though.
and
It's
shit.
better than getting that whooping in the mall. Getting
You
that
got
whooping
beat
in the
in the mall.
store.
Oh,
in the
you got
store,
whipped
in the
in
grocery
public?
store. You know,
Yeah.
Nobody's gotten whippings
you
in
never,
grocery
you got
stores.
beat in the grocery
You never
store.
got
Yeah.
popped. You never got popped in the public.
I got popped
in
once
Yeah.
in front of my fourth
My
grade
mom would be
class.
like, "Oh, maybe pop
Oh,
you
you
in
had the
public."
class. Oh,
Wait, what happened?
You had the mama come to class with me. Oh, that's terrible. I had that in
you
first
ever,
grade.
You ever? This is like the worst. Everybody hates Chris scenario where you're cutting up and you turn around, but it's one of the moments where your friends are like,
Oh, your pick. Yes,
and you still
I've been
cutting
there.
up,
Yes.
and your friends are pointing, turn around,
What? I
and
don't
then
care.
you turn
I
around
don't care.
and you see your parents.
Oh no.
Like I immediately regurgitated on the gym floor. Like I turned around,
Ate cigarettes.
and all over the floor because they had to drive. They were on the road. Like I was at my grandmother's house, so they had to drive like 2 hours from their gig to come to the
Oh my God. That's that. Yeah, I done had to take off work ass whooping.
Yes.
That's hard.
Yes,
That's hard.
There is nothing.
No, it's levels to it, unpaid
is.
bill. I'm telling
It
you, my
is.
brother, look, that I done had to take off work from
I
my
had to
good
take-
job.
Yes.
And I ain't have no, and this is before, like, this is the A, wasn't no fucking PTO and none of that shit, no flex.
PTO. Yo,
It wasn't none of that.
HR.
Yeah, it wasn't no HR. It was like, if you miss work, your ass ain't getting the check. And like, yeah, my mother had to come to the school for me one time.
Oh yeah, work whipping. Oh,
Brother. Man.
Bruh. I feel for you, man.
Yeah, but it made me a stronger person. Somehow abuse made me better.
Excuse
But
me.
I'm not saying
wait.
to abuse
Never
your
mind.
kids, please. But that shit was real though.
It's all right. It's like roses.
Oh, he just let one, he just cut one loose.
It's, yeah.
That just happened. Okay.
When you ain't eat no dairy though, that joint be beautiful.
That's too much information. Lie, yeah. All right. Are we totally depressed on Christmas right now?
I'm happy because again, in the words of a great songwriter, be glad it's them and not you.
But I think every example we're given, it was
It
us.
was a, We made it. Look how far we came. Look
Anyway,
how far
Is
we
it time
came.
for the Isley Brothers? What?
No, we're never playing the Isley Brothers. Can I play? Oh, I know I did a few of my favorite Christmas songs. Can I add one more?
Sure, go ahead.
Thanks.
He said happily. Jesus.
Hey, man, he's Boss Bill. He lays a
go
smack down.
Always.
He from Indiana.
Yeah.
It's cold.
It snows there.
It's cold.
Yeah, cold blood. Well, I want to go to the Fishbone had a sort of Christmas album called "We're Gonna Have a Good Life." They have a really great song about heartbreak called "Slick Nick, You Devil You." So I want to play that on Questlove Supreme, only on Pandora.
Slick Nick stole the reindeer from the zoo. Fell down my chimney with a keg of brew. Put my dog out in the cold. Ripped off the candy from my socks. Smoking cloves and drinking scotch. Slick Nick, you devil, you. Slick Nick, you devil, you. Dressed in red and overweight to boot. Stole the TV and the stereo. And the toys were broken too. You devil, you. Slick Nick, you devil, you. I saw Slick Nick fall over the Christmas tree. He was a whole different man from what Mom and Dad told me. Spilling Jack Daniels all over the drapes. Spray painted a bad finger over the fireplace. Tattoos on his arms and knees. I never thought Santa Claus would be such a sleaze, but Slick Nick, you devil, you devil, you. You just a devil, you. You just a devil, you. You just a devil, 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 devil. Cussing and coughing and playing punk rock. And every once in a while you just scratch your jock. Hey, Slick Nick, where are my toys? You went drinking with the boys. You put Mad Dog in my sock. I wanted candy. I wanted candy. I wanted candy. Oh, I thought you were my buddy and chum, but you're just a downtown bum. Instead of putting presents in front of my eyes, you just told me a bunch of lies. Oh, Slick Nick. Santa Claus.
Support for Questlove Supreme is brought to you by Me Undies, the underwear that's 3 times softer than cotton, doesn't droop, sag, or bunch, and still looks fresh at the end of a long day. Try Me Undies, and if you're not convinced they're the most comfortable underwear ever, they'll refund your first pair. For a limited time, Questlove Supreme listeners get 20% off. Check out MeUndies.com/Supreme for the ultimate feel-good undies.
That was Slick Nick UW by Fishbone. Special holiday edition of Questlove Supreme. Wow.
Yeah, I think I got a hangover already.
Yeah, this is amazing.
Merry Christmas.
This is a bad idea.
Can you imagine all the families?
I think it's an amazing idea. Do you guys are you guys big on family during the holidays?
No, not
Absolutely,
anymore.
I am.
Yeah, that's
too.
the only thing you can do for free.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. It's really, you can eat their food, you can cook with your family. Like, that
So,
is what the holidays are supposed
Are
to be.
you in good with, are you allowed to talk about, are you in good with your family, Boss Bill?
Yeah, I mean, like Christmas is just a hassle. I hate the travel during Christmas.
So when's the last time you've been home?
The last
No, I agree.
time I went home for Christmas was 3 years ago.
Wait, so Christmas is just another day to you?
Yeah.
You spending like in Brooklyn chilling?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's not the meaning of Christmas.
Oh, what's the meaning of Christmas?
Someone invite Bill over to the damn house for Christmas.
Nah, this is
You can
Christmas.
come over my house for
I
Christmas,
have like
Bill.
Christmas is.
You can have
Christmas
lox and
is another
bagel
day.
with Steve.
You can
All
come
right,
to St.
cool,
Louis with me, but it ain't fun there.
I'm not trying to go to St. Louis.
Why are you going to St. Louis?
Child, because my mama from St. Louis, and my grandmother's 91, so we got to let her get her last
Wait,
Christmas
she's always
up in
been in
St.
St.
Louis.
Louis?
No, she just was born and she left when she was 16, like all the other smart people, like Jennifer Lewis. You there? She from St. Louis.
Of course,
I like
she's from
St. Louis.
I, mean,
Yeah.
I like St. Louis too.
There's
Child, stop.
no, for real.
What you like? The art?
I like the barbecue.
Yeah.
The Jerry curls?
No, I mean someone like the block where the pageant is. It's a good record store there. There's a lot of vintage movie theaters. I fucks with St. Louis.
Yeah. No, it's cool, but you know, I wouldn't want. It's nice to visit.
Yeah, family.
Oh,
is,
based
I
on
definitely-
recent events in St. Louis?
Just period. It's a little slow there. Shout out to St. Louis. I'm not
this
trying
is
to
a
say
national
anything.
show, isn't
yeah,
it?
it is. Big ups to St. Louis. I love y'all, but
But
it's a little slower there. So
Not really.
They
Well,
got
I
rid
mean,
of
to
the Jerry
you-
curl like 10 years ago.
Just
No,
dig in the
I
hole.
mean,
Sorry.
Dig
no,
in the
I don't
hole.
agree with you at all. Like,
That's good.
some of the best times in my life were in St. Louis.
And
Now,
it is
St.
the
Louis
home
is
of
a
the
real
blues.
ass town.
It's the home of the blues.
It is home blues.
Yes.
Real ass town, man. Shout out to Nelly from St. Louis. Man.
So,
yeah.
what do you do? Like,
The Seattle.
now that
Symphony.
you're a father,
Okay.
Ooh.
all right, have you ever had to Grinch your kids? Have you ever had to steal Christmas?
He is,
halfway
he is
did.
Santa Claus.
Halfway did. I am Santa Claus. Goddamn
You are
right. Not
motherfucking
nobody
Santa
else.
Claus.
I'm not giving my credit no fat white man. Fuck that. So, okay.
How do you really feel, Fonte?
I did.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you how I really feel.
And was that from the
unpaid.
beginning, Phonte?
From the
Like
beginning?
they didn't. They always.
Oh, absolutely. Once they were cognizant and were able, I let them know, like, no, this Santa Claus shit that they selling y'all, that's bullshit.
When did
I'm
you
Santa
reveal
Claus.
to them that Santa Claus was no longer
Oh
real?
man, we're around like 4 or 5 years old. Like real.
How
real
did they take
early.
the news?
They were just like, okay, Dad. You know, as long as we getting some shit, we cool.
Seriously, though.
Yeah, they don't care where the gifts come from. But the thing was, now what I did have to do with my youngest, because he just would talk and just run his goddamn mouth. So what I did have to tell him, because he then took the ministry to school and was telling the kids, you know Santa Claus isn't real, that's bullshit. And I'm like, nigga, you in the 3rd grade, you can't say that. And so for him, I was like, okay, I gotta chill. So what I had to tell him was like, listen, man, even though this is what we do in our household, you can't spoil it in other people's households. So if other people want to believe in Santa Claus, you have to give them the flexibility to believe in that and not shit on their dreams, even though I, as your father, shitted on yours.
So is Santa Claus? wait, hold on. Is Santa Claus supposed to be a whole like training thing for children in religion?
Not in my house.
Not in your house.
I thought it was just to control them to be nice and good.
Well, no, I'm saying like
Well, you know what, let's-
what Phonte,
That's how I use
what
it.
Phonte was just saying about okay, what we do in this house is what we believe here, and what people do over there is what they believe there. So
Is it? But you know what though? Like, let's think. No, for real, man. Let's talk about how disturbing the concept of Santa Claus is.
Oh, it's very
I don't
disturbing.
think we've ever broken that shit down. Like, dude.
And what he got to do with
Let
Jesus?
your kids go to a stranger and sit on his fucking lap?
Yo, on that note, can I just ask?
Shitting me?
Are you saying that nobody who in this room has sat on his lap? Because I'm
I
not gonna
did
lie.
as a kid.
Okay,
we
I've
did
sat
as
on
a
his
kid,
lap.
and
Okay.
I
I
was
don't
just like,
ever
okay.
recall doing it. Probably
You ain't got
did.
no picture. You not. You
No,
ain't-
I've never seen a
I
picture.
don't
It
think
happened and
I
there
was
no picture.
afraid.
You
of
never
Santa
sat on
Claus.
his
You
lap?
afraid? You afraid?
I had my first few nightmares of life. I think at the age of 3, I dreamt that like Santa Claus is trying to kill me or something. Like
Krampus. You have Krampus.
whenever, like, it's weird. Like most of the roots are afraid of clowns. I was afraid of Santa Claus. Well, I forgot who said it. Either Tariq or some. No, Tariq's not afraid of clowns. Someone said that they couldn't trust someone that couldn't stop smiling or whatever. But yeah, no, there's. I mean, people generally have fear of clowns and stuff. But I'm sorry, I was distracted by it.
Phonte
drinking
bottle.
the last of the
Empty
Douce? Is that what you were
Douce.
distracted by?
The Douce
Douce.
has
That's
left
the
the
Douce.
building.
All goes
Y'all
into
might
Phonte.
be
The
drunk
new
and in-
movie from Mel Gibson.
I would just like to remind everybody we started out this show with Phonte don't really drink, so
I don't, but when I do it to
Well,
100%.
Doing
Yeah,
it
yeah,
well.
do it to
You
death.
gotta do it.
100.
so okay, good. So Questlove never.
Yeah,
sat on
but
his lap.
I was afraid of Santa Claus like by the age of 3. So, and then by then, I mean, I kind of knew that my parents were controlling Christmas. I don't know. My Christmases were kind of dope because I would just get a lot of music.
Same here. Like,
And actually, I would buy like my dad's records, knowing that I was just going to take them like 2 days later. Like,
oh, you would buy for him for Christmas, and so he wouldn't really have a Christmas gift.
Christmas of like 80. When did that Gordon Gartrell episode of not Gordon Gartrell, the Stevie Wonder episode? That was
85.
Jamming on
85.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it's
so the
85.
jamming on, man.
Jamming on the one.
I'm
Jamming
gonna tell
on the
you.
one.
Jamming
Jamming
on the one.
So, I mean, between getting
Sorry,
anyway,
baby. I'm sorry.
getting that Casio SK1
okay.
Oh,
Christmas.
Oh man,
I got one of those.
I got one of those as well. I got one of those.
Wait, you
wanted
had a
one.
Casio SK1
Yes.
and you're not a beat maker?
No.
You used to do the
wanted
curse
one.
words?
Yeah, no. I was trying to figure it out.
Shit. Pussy. It used to be like,
I would put it in demo mode. I would just hit the demo joint and try to see what I could
Yo,
do.
I had a keyboard.
16 beat.
I had a Casio keyboard that my mom got me like 91, and if you put it in demo mode, it played a Rick Astley song.
What?
But
Are you serious?
yeah,
Never Gonna Give
it,
You
it,
Up?
was, it wasn't never gonna give you up. It was Together Forever.
Which was never going to give you
Together
up.
forever.
They were the same
Yeah,
song.
they were pretty much the same. Yeah. But yeah. So if you say demo mode, that's the first thing that comes to my mind is fucking.
Damn,
Rick
your
Astley.
joint was dope. Like,
damn.
it might be refurbished.
Wow. That's amazing. Speaking of which, wait, for the Rick Astley one, was that the Yamaha version of that keyboard?
I think I'm pretty sure it was a Casio keyboard.
But then
Because
what I
I found
they
that
had
did
a
it have
Yamaha.
yellow pads on it?
No.
Yellow pad.
Well, okay, because True Glory, Maceo revealed to me. Yes, that particular what machine is that?
That's SK1. Isn't
Yo,
it?
Scott is
SK8.
showing a picture of a Casio, and for real, I think I just got choked up. Because
No, it reminds you of like everything that's like was innocent in your life.
I just,
Like yeah,
I got
that one.
Yeah,
Sure.
Now,
before you had to take your first Plan B pill.
side note,
Did you just say that?
Man, Laia's family, she knows. I can go there with her, but no one else can. Like
for
that's
the
so,
record,
like, you
I've
know,
never.
I know, and I'm not even. I
No,
don't
it's
know her
okay.
history.
It's
so I
okay.
don't-
For the record, I've never, and they didn't make those when I was having my issues. So.
Okay, all right, there it was.
You know what I'm saying?
I was
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
say, Laia knows where the bodies are buried, huh?
Yeah,
Shut-
paid
hey,
$315.
ain't worth your soul.
Hey,
I couldn't listen to that song for a long
Retrospect
time.
for life.
I was like, shout out to the
Not
ladies who with
respect
me.
for life, retrospect for life.
Oh, fuck them, man.
How you
Don't make me feel
disrespect
guilty.
me like that.
Shit.
PISRESPECT.
Well, we done fell down another rabbit hole. My point was
This
that
whole show's a damn rabbit
It's a
hole.
rabbit hole.
My point was that
live near rabbits.
Maceo of De La Soul revealed to me that like a lot of their 3 Feet High and Rising samples were used with that Casio.
With the Casio joint? That's
yeah,
dope,
wow.
man.
but they would just do it manually, which
Wow.
I was amazed at. But
Yeah, I had the Casio SK1, and then I upgraded to the Yamaha. It wasn't a DX7.
it's like a 5
It was one of those. It was one of them, but it was a Yamaha joint. They had the same thing,
right,
presets,
but just
16
longer,
beat, 8 beat.
5 seconds of sampling.
Absolutely.
Oh, I'm slow. Is that why Sean Wayans named himself SK1s on In Living Color?
He was
SW1.
SW1.
Okay.
After Public Enemies,
After Public Enemies, S1Ws.
Okay.
But keep
Yeah.
talking like
You were a
doing
couple.
real well.
You were like just a couple more letters down the alphabet, and you were almost there.
Yeah.
But his name is Sean Wayans.
Sean Wayans.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where the
SW.
SW came from.
I used to
So
call
close, Margaret. So fucking close.
Yet so far.
So
So-
far.
We're learning here on Questlove.
So
It's a safe zone.
At the risk of asking this question, Phonte Coleman,
Here we go.
what was your favorite Christmas of all time?
Soda Popinski. Boom.
Oh man, I guess probably my favorite Christmas of all time was probably when I was. Oh my God, man! This was going into. I was in college actually. This was my freshman year of college, and I was home. And after my first semester, you know, fall semester, you come home for the winter, and so that semester, that was when I got a PlayStation 1.
Here we go again.
I got a PlayStation
Tyson,
1.
right?
What was your favorite video game?
My favorite
Bonnie?
video game was Tekken, which wasn't as
Ooh,
racially
Tekken's
charged
good.
as that. But yeah, that was probably my favorite one because that was the time where, you know, I honestly, man, I thought my mom had just forgot about me. I thought I was just like kind of written off. Like he's in college, he's good, he's whatever. But my mother and the guy she was at the time, they bought me her, which later became her husband, bought me a PlayStation 1. And so I would play PlayStation 1 with my brothers, my younger brothers. We would play Tekken at that time. And so then I later took it to Central with me, took it back to college with me. And that was when me and my roommate, we got into Resident Evil. And I didn't go to class for like a month and a half.
I was going to say, you must have cut some.
Oh my God, Resident Evil, come on, man. Like that shit was a movie. Oh God, that shit had
So what
better
happened when your
screenplay.
grades came in? What was your?
Oh man, listen, I always recovered. I was always a good student. I just, you know, I would like say fuck class, but then when it came time to like really be there for like tests and like real shit, I would be there and I would ace the test. But yeah, me and my homeboy, my man Milt, we would just play Resident Evil all day and have all the cats in our joint. Milt, M-I-L-T, Milt. M-I-L-T.
Oh, Milt.
Milt. But yeah, so yeah, that was probably my favorite one, man. That was my favorite one. That time.
Unpaid bill.
Milt.
What was your?
I had a
What was
grandpa
your-
named Milt, I think.
What was your
Anyway,
favorite holiday moment?
My favorite holiday moment? I've been to Alabama every holiday for
Wow.
the past
Ooh,
10
that's-
years.
I got the chills when you
Me
said that.
too.
So,
Right.
Yeah.
Really?
Whatever that means to
That's
you.
where your peoples come from?
No, that's where my ex-wife's people
Oh,
come
good
from.
to see you, because I don't.
So, Steve, what's your favorite holiday moment?
Nah, rewind back a little bit.
Yeah, tell us more. What you used to do on them holidays? What you did?
Well, I'm not gonna drag a city under the bus like someone in here drags another city under the bus, but
Ooh.
I'm just saying that Alabama, like the trees at the nighttime, like
Yeah.
it just oh man, it's
Strange fruit. Strange
What-
fruit.
Blood on the leaves.
Here's the thing, though. In Alabama, don't get it twisted. I mean, some of the most friendliest, and mind you, this is like 2015. They were some of the friendliest people ever, or maybe because I was Questlove walking down the block, they're like, "Hey, how you doing?" Yeah, but I'm just saying that walking at nighttime in like Montgomery, Alabama, like they have statues of like the dogs biting like protesters' legs. Like there's
You see them statues, Bill? You see them when you was there? You was there?
No,
wait, what city? Birmingham.
outside of Montgomery.
Lying.
I will say it's a different place that I never thought I would spend so much time in, but I did, and now I don't.
What city? What city in Alabama?
Outside of
Montgomery. Outside
Oh
of
my
Montgomery.
God damn, nigga, that's racism central. God damn.
just so we're
It's
clear.
stewed to perfection.
Just so
Oh
we're
my
clear.
God!
Hold on,
Like,
calm.
I feel like I don't know you anymore,
calm.
Bill.
What were
that's
your-
like where the
What were
whole
your ex-in-laws like?
that 4 little girls thing, like that happened there.
They burned them girls, Bill.
Woo.
They burned
I
them
love how
girls.
you're blaming me for all the plights of fucking Montgomery, Alabama. Guys,
I'm not blaming
I
you
went
for
there.
nothing, though. You my brother, man. I love
Thank you.
Unpaid
I
Bill.
love
I
you
ride
too.
with you, brother.
Thank you.
For real. It ain't just the dude say talking. I love you because you my man. I fuck with you, son. The long way.
Slow jam.
I fuck with you the long
Can we
way,
get a
son.
slow jam?
I fuck
not
with you the
long.
long
You don't
way,
fuck with him
son.
the long way.
The
Stop.
long way, not
So,
in a-
Steve,
the
what's your
long way,
favorite
not in a
Christmas song?
homoerotic way. I fuck with him the long way, like he's my man. All right, and I'm chilling.
All right, so Steve, what's your favorite Christmas song?
That's it? That's all I fucking get?
Wow!
Wait a minute, no.
Let Unpaid Bill speak. Let my man talk.
What
Let
was
my
your?
man skip
What was
it
your? So you saying spending when your in-laws in Alabama was some of the best times of your life?
I don't know. It was a time. It was. Yeah, I think the first time that I had kids because I didn't celebrate Christmas my whole life, and so when I finally got to do it with my kids, they were so fucking into it, and I love that fact. There you go. That was fun.
Yeah, it was.
And now it's the first Christmas I've had not in Alabama ever this year, so we'll see what
Will
happens.
you get to see them?
Who?
Your kids?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll get a Christmas
Get
tree.
to see them.
And
No,
my-
no, no. I don't know the
He didn't
situation.
know
That
how
is
to-
such a divorcee question to ask.
It's a
Like,
single
do you
person
get them this
question
year?
to ask or
Okay.
divorce. We don't know.
Nah, the Unpaid Bill had your kid. You had your
So
kids
are
on
they still
Instagram
excited
the other
about
day,
Christmas?
Hell yes.
And what do they
The-
want?
Well,
I know you're getting them instruments. Do they want that? You have two girls.
that might have a little bit to do with me. My kids like a very certain thing of cartoons and things that they're very excited about, dresses and
Yeah, what do kids
colored
want
books.
now? Do they still? Are we
American
giving away
Me
Tycho?
Dolls,
Is
American-
Tycho still a thing?
Man, that shit is over, dog. That's over,
My
man.
More
kids
like a new iPad. Do your kids want
Race car
They have
tracks.
iPads.
That's over. That was that. The race car tracks was hot for my boys when they was like 6 and 7. After that, everything is all electronic. It's all
yep.
Xbox games.
And they want sneaks too. Your boys is older, so
Sneaks.
they want some sneaks.
Oh my god, they want sneaks. My oldest son is like obsessed about sneakers, and I'm just like, dude, you don't understand.
You don't have no
that it's like,
job.
you ain't got no job. Like that
I'm
is
Santa Claus.
such a poor people obsession. You know what I mean? And like, yeah, it's bad. I had to break him up in 7th grade because he was running a scam at school with his sneakers.
Can you please explain that a little bit?
Oh man, okay, yeah, I'll break it down. Okay, so listen, this is what went down because for my man's Unpaid Bill because I love him. All right, listen.
Are your eyes closed?
Nah, they ain't closed, brother. I'm fully alert. Okay, I'm alert, nigga. I'm red alert. Amir is just like Jesus take the wheel.
Autopilot.
No, this is a lesson I had to teach my kid, my oldest son. I'm sorry, my oldest son. Okay, about sneakers. Okay, so my son was sneakers. I said, listen. So one day, my son, I was like, listen, I know you're into sneakers, and like if you get a good report card, we'll lace you up. So he came home with like a good report card, like one semester. This is 7th grade. And so I laced him with a pair. My mom laced him with a pair. His grandma laced him with a pair. His mom laced him with a pair.
Wait,
Yes.
for Christmas?
For Christmas. Yes, brother.
That's
That's
like
not supposed to
$500,
happen.
right? It's like
That's
$500.
like 4
Yeah.
pairs of shoes.
That's like 4 pairs of shoes, but again, when your
I did the
parents aren't
math,
together,
bitch.
that kind of splits everything in half, so it works to your advantage. You know what I'm saying? Like when it's not just one. You're not.
Oh, because that's all he got that Christmas was sneaks.
No, I got him something else. I think I got him a couple of Xbox games at Christmas too. But anyway, anyways, he gets all these sneakers. So one day we're driving in the car, and he's like counting money. I was going to buy him a winter coat. And I said, okay. I said, well, and he's counting money. I said, where you get that money from? Oh, well, Dad, well, I just found $5 while I was walking for school. I'm like, nigga, you're lying. That's a fucking lie. Where'd you get the money from? I mean, it's not like I'm selling anything.
What do you say?
I didn't say what you selling nothing. What happened? So finally he confessed to me. He says, Dad, I've been renting my shoes.
Wow. Brilliant.
So
This is
here's
like
the
a
thing.
renting episode. Everything's fucking
brother.
rented.
So here's I bullshit you not. I bullshit you not.
You can do this?
So this is what he think. He says, okay. He says, well, Dad, he says, listen. He said, a lot of kids at school, they like my shoes. So what I do is I rent them to them for $5 a day. And that's how I make
your
my
son
money.
is brilliant.
No, he's a fucking idiot. But let's be clear.
dude.
But no. Let's break it down. Let me finish the story. Okay. So I said, okay, so you've been renting your shoes. He said, yeah. I said, okay, well, thanks for telling me the truth. By this time, man, I'm in the car. my face, like you could fry a fucking egg on the side of my face, dog. I'm a hot nigga. I'm hot, so hot, so hot. I'm hot like an oven, nigga. So, dude, so I get to the fucking crib and I said, listen. I said, okay, well, here's what I want you to do, man. I said, listen, I want you to go upstairs and get me all your shoes. Take this plastic bag and get me all your shoes. And he's just looking shook. So he goes upstairs and gets all the shoes. Shook. And he brings them downstairs. And I said, listen, what's your favorite pair of shoes? And he just is quiet. He said, well, I like these Jordan 4s. I said, okay. I said, well, you ain't keeping these 4s. I'm going to give you these Adidas. You keep these. You got one pair of shoes. I said, all right, son. I said, well, listen, let me break it down like this. I said, this is what's happening. I said, you have been running a business without proper business licensing. I said, whenever you want to run a business in wherever you are, you have to get proper licensing from the state, nigga. And I am the state. And you did not get proper licensing from me, so I'm shutting your business down. I said, now also, wait. No, this is dead ass. I said,
this is brilliant.
No, I said, listen, I said, now also, I said, you have been running a business and you have not been reporting your income from this business. I said, so when that happens, what the federal government does, they do what is known as seizing your assets.
Whoa.
I said, so all of your shoes,
real life,
I'm about to take and keep until we figure out exactly how much money you owe me. I said, so we keeping all that.
Wait,
that's me.
Phonte, bruh. Why are you hating? I think
on an enterprising young man.
No, it's let me finish. Y'all don't understand.
No,
man.
I do, and you're brilliant.
Listen,
Y'all are both brilliant.
So listen, I said, listen.
Yeah.
I said, so you give me that. I said, how much money you got? He said, I got like $27. I said, run that, nigga. So he gave me his $27. So I took his $27. So I took his $27, and I was like, okay, run that shit. So he gave me his $27. I said, so listen, what we're going to do, I said, so now, from here moving forward, you got one pair of shoes that you're going to use for the rest of school until we figure out this arrangement of how much you owe, how much you made, and how much you haven't paid on. So he's just looking confused and mad and shit.
I am too.
So, okay, so a couple weeks later, he comes back to me, and we're talking about a different subject. He wanted to play GTA on Xbox. He wanted to play Grand Theft Auto, which is like a game in which you can pick up hookers and fuck them and do all kinds of.
How old is your son at this time?
At this time, he's like 12.
It's true.
Oh, that's normal.
Right?
Okay, good.
So, you know what I mean? So he was like, well, Dad, I want to play this game, and I don't understand why you won't let me play it, and I don't understand why you took my shoes, whatever. I said, okay, well, let's talk about it. I said, okay. I said, well, son, let me break it down like this. I said, listen. I said, so what happens, let me ask you a question. I said, what happens when someone takes your shoes, let's say someone takes your shoes and they go stomp in a mud puddle and then they bring them back to you. What do? He says, oh, well, I mean, I just clean them off. I said, okay, so another nigga gonna ruin your shoes, fuck them up, and you gonna clean them off? I said, how do you think that's gonna make you look to everybody else out in the world? How do you think that's gonna look? What does that say about you as a person? Someone can just take your shit, defile it, and then you gonna clean it up. And he was quiet. I said, okay, you know what? I said, well, let me ask you another question. I said, so, I forgot to leave this out. So he came home with a new pair of shoes one day. He had came home with a new pair of Jordan 3s. And he was like, yeah, Dad, I bought these from my friend for like $15. I said, nigga, you bought these shoes for $15? Yeah. I said, and I didn't say nothing. I said, okay. So later on, I said, okay, so Peanut, I said, well, so, man, what if you out at the school bus and like a dude run up on you like, hey, man, them my brother's shoes. Take them shits. I'm going to beat your ass. What do? He said, well, I would probably run. I said, okay, I'm going to pretend you didn't say that. Because, like, running like you sound a real bitch right now. I'm going to just act like you didn't say that. I said, I'm going to act like you didn't say that. I said, so what would you do? He said, well, I would go and probably tell a teacher. I said, oh, so you going to snitch. Now you snitching. That's what's hot in the streets. We snitching. That's what you doing. You snitching? He said, okay. Well, I will probably come and tell you. I said, oh, so you going to come and tell me because I'm the muscle of your operation. I'm the goon, and I'm just going to beat motherfuckers down, and that's just what the fuck I do. Right? You going to call me? So he was quiet. I said, listen, man, here's the lesson I want you to understand. I said, brother, them shoes sell retail at best, and I'm being nice. Them shit sell at retail for $140. That's being nice. I said, and he sold them to you for 15. What nigga you know is gonna take $125 loss on shoes just to sell them to you? Why? Because they your friend? Fuck no. I said, listen, man, if somebody's selling something to you at that much of a loss, it ain't theirs to fucking sell. I said, so more than likely, it's either they fucking stole them from somebody else or they, took them. I said, nigga, what's to stop a nigga from renting your shoes for $5 and then sell them to another nigga for $15?
Wow.
What's to stop them from doing that? And he was just quiet. I said, listen, man. I said, listen, I want you to understand something. This is what I want you to understand. It's great that you are an enterprising young businessman. You got it honest, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm the same way. I said, but listen, school is not the place to run a business because eventually you're going to run into a conflict that you're going to have to handle that's going to fuck up you being in school. I said, so then when all the shit shakes out and a nigga either bring your shit back fucked up or will just short you some money or whatever, you're going to get into a fight or whatever. Now you're in the principal's office, and they like, okay, well, what happened? And they find out you running this shoe. I said, so nigga, so you're running what is known, that's RICO, nigga. That is a continuing criminal enterprise. You are running a sneaker racket illegally. I said, so now your ass is expelled
What does his
from
face
goddamn
look
school.
like? You are scaring the shit out of him.
Yo, you hear how quiet this room just got?
No, he's fucking. I said, listen, you are running a continuing criminal enterprise. I said, so now your ass is kicked out of school over $5.
Dang.
Yo,
you better
I
school him.
need a white holiday song right now. This is John Cougar Mellencamp's I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus.
He tried that?
That was your best segue ever. You know what I need? White Christmas song.
I saw Mama kiss Santa Claus underneath the mistletoe last night. Well, she did not see me creep downstairs for half a beat. Well, she thought that I was tucked up in my bedroom fast asleep. But let me tell you that I saw Mama Tickle Santa Claus underneath the beard so snowy white. And what a laugh it would have been if a daddy would have walked right in and saw Mama kissing Santa Claus last night.
Ladies and gentlemen, in an effort to ensure that I have a job with this company in 2017, that was Indiana's own John Cougar Mellencamp singing I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus. I had to, your storytelling skills, Phonte, is just off the chain.
You are a Guido.
At first, I was like, why are you hating on your son? I was proud of him for doing that. But then once you showed us the errors in our way and the perils of street hustling.
Yo.
You a real daddy.
He didn't see it. But these are the kind of conversations I have to have, man.
But you like a real dad. I just don't know if the average daddy or
Because in your head, you're like, you do this with sneakers now, then it'll be weed later.
Nigga, come on. All day.
I didn't even see that.
Yeah,
I didn't even see that.
It's going to be crack, in 3 years.
But can we still kind of nurture his business acumen because it is there?
Absolutely. So to counter that, what you're saying, like what I told him, I said, listen.
I use acumen. Can I?
You know what I mean?
Can
Acumen. No, that was a great word. That's a great word.
Because I did black radio for a long time.
Yes, we were having a problem. And we were talking, and he was having a problem with his grades around this time, and so I told him, I was just like, listen, man. He had a problem with his grades, and then he had a problem with the girls, because he's like, he's at that age where he was kind of getting into girls at the time. And so I said, listen, man.
Can you imagine Grandpa Tigolo?
I don't know.
No, we can't do that.
I just be trying to give him the knowledge, man. So
give him the condom, too.
I just told him straight up, this was like 8th grade.
What?
And I was just like, listen, man. I said, listen, the reason why your grade, your bitches is wishy-washy, because your grades is wishy-washy.
Is that really?
Even engineers dying in this.
That was it. I was like, listen. I was breaking it down. I said, listen, man.
Someone's gonna text message me that.
I'm sure they are. I said, no. I said, listen. This is how I broke it down to him. I said, look, man. I said, listen. I said, look, man. I said, you remember we went to see Planet of the Apes? You know what I'm saying? And he was like, so we didn't see Dawn Planet of the Apes. He's like, yeah, that shit was lit. He's like, I remember. I was like, yeah, man. So you remember Planet of the Apes? I said, listen. I said, now you remember what happened when Caesar, when Caesar got fucked up and then his son came and was like, Dad, we need you to come back. Come back, Dad. We need you. And he was like, no, son, I can't. Come back weak. I can't. And he was like, no, Dad, we need you to come back. Really? Cobra's coming. He's here and he's fucking up for everybody. We need you. And I said, what did Caesar tell his son? I said, nigga, if you don't remember, he said, no, I can't come back, son. Ape seek strongest branch. Ape seek strongest branch. I said, so listen. I said, you remember nothing else I told you tonight about women, about relationships, about game? I said, nigga, you remember this. Ape seek strongest branch. A woman is always going to want to seek the strongest branch that she can reach of. Once she feels that your branch is given, if it's weak, if it's bending, she's off to the next fucking branch. So what does that mean for you? That means you gotta be the strongest branch that you can be. Not for her, fuck her. You gotta be the strongest branch for you.
I was there.
You gotta be the strongest branch for you. You know what I'm saying? For you. I said, so all these problems you having in school and all that, I said, listen, with the girls, whatever, I said, listen, if you focus on your schoolwork and be the best branch you can be, doing what you gotta be. The best branch. The best branch.
Rural jury,
best branch, unique New York, all that shit.
Unique
so look,
New
man,
York.
So look, man,
specific.
if you be all of that, the woman is gonna take care of herself. The man that is always on his mission, doing what he got to do, nigga, you ain't ever gonna have no woman problems. You gonna be cool, but you gotta be on your mission. That's the number one thing in your life is your mission. It ain't her, it's the mission. A woman wants a man that's on a mission. I said, so you showing up half-assed to classes, fucking up, failing grades and shit. I said, nigga, that's why you wishy-washy. That's why your bitches is wishy-washy.
He ain't never lied. That's lesson.
Phonte, what the fuck's going on there?
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, let's. Yeah, I'm sorry.
You're like the prophet Phonte Coleman. Yeah. Okay. Good.
I feel as though this has been an amazing life lesson. It's life lessons with Tigolo.
Nah, but dog, these are the kind of conversations I had to have with my kids, man. Like, I have to have them kind of conversations.
I can't wait to see them as men. They should be really dope men.
I hope so. I hope so. It's 50-50. They could be great men.
Give them 75.
They could be scammers, nigga. I don't know. But no, you just never know. It's that part of your kids that you can't control.
I don't know about that life.
It's crazy. So but those kind of conversations I have with my kids. And so after I explained it to him like that, then he kind of got it. And, he's been doing good. Shout out to my oldest son. He got a 3.0 his first semester, his freshman year in high school.
All right.
So, big ups to him. I love him. I'm proud of him. And, yeah, man, we just want to keep the momentum going. But, I just have to keep explaining to them the things in your life right now that are important. These people that you put so much stock in, 3 years, you're not going to care about none of these motherfuckers. Like, high school is the most fleeting shit ever. You know what I mean? So, but it's hard.
Don't feel like that when you're there, though.
It doesn't. It feels so important. So, back to Christmas. So, yeah, my son is a sneakerhead. And that was what
That's what we was talking.
That's how we get around
All
now.
right.
My son was a sneakerhead, so I'm trying to explain to him that, like, all the kids in life right now that, like, had the hottest, like, 7th, 8th grade, that had the hottest, the new J's and the new this and the hot new this. I said, son, I need you to understand something. This is the peak of their lives. All the niggas I went to school with that had the hot new shit, nigga, their lives never advanced past that. That was it. 20 years later,
the cool
them
kids.
Niggas, the cool kid.
Yeah.
20 years later, them niggas is still fucking talking about, yo, nigga, you remember first day of 7th grade, nigga, I had the Jordans, nigga.
Yo, shout out.
No, I don't remember that because I lived a life that was fulfilling.
Yo, shout out to my flight attendant mommy that used to go to Korea and get me the fake shit, all my Sergio Tacchini and my MCM bags. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
And I was proud.
Tacchini.
I was proud that it was fake because I was like, y'all really spending all that money on that shit? That's crazy.
One of my
great.
I wish I could tell this story.
Nah, tell it. You can't.
I think I could tell this story.
Nah, run that shit, son.
All right, we we were doing a song with Scott Storch once. This is during the tipping point season that Bill so lovingly is
Guns
fond
Are
of.
Drawn was my favorite song off Tipping.
Which
I
one was
I
it?
didn't hate Tipping Point.
Which one was
Okay.
it?
Guns Are Drawn.
Oh, like the
Pretty
PD
mad
joint.
songs on that album.
The
that I
PD
love.
joint was the banging joint. Okay.
All right. Anyway.
All right. Sorry.
That was the
Rabbit hole.
next record. Anyway, right. But so, 2004, Kanye had a lot of us messed up and kind of like, doing high end fashion shopping or whatever. And so this is the point where our beloved shout out to Bert Carl Jenkins, aka Dice Raw.
Dice Riddle.
Where
Shout.
Dice, I mean,
Fabulous
you know
look,
Dice
man.
very well. Like he is, I'm certain that even Dice's shoes right now cost more than like what my apartment did.
It might be true.
Yeah, like
he was
Dice
purple
has.
I didn't know what Purple Label was.
Yeah, Dice, ostrich, whatever. Like he's rocking some next shit. Anyway, Scott Storch, who at the time was really swimming in a lot of money, happened to have like a Louis bag sitting in the studio room, and Scott said something to Dice like, "Oh, run in my Louis bag real quick and give me da 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 da." So Dice went over and he kind of noticed that. Oh, wait a minute, this is a knockoff Louis bag now. In Dice's head, it was like, Dice. I mean, Scott was making big giant 9 figures that year, and he's like, "Yo, like, why are you walking around with this fake Louis bag? Like, you're Scott Storch. You have all the money in the world." And Scott laughed so hard. He's like, "Wait, that's a real Louis bag you're holding, Dice? Like, Dice's bag was real Louis."
Oh, man.
And he was like, "That's a real Louis bag you have, Dice?" Dice's like, "Yeah, my bag is real." And Scott laughed so hard, like, "Dog, why would you pay that much money? Like, I have the same
Like
bag."
the Kid Rock store, yeah.
Oh, yes, exactly. So, I mean,
The Kid Rock, because you know how Kid Rock said he purposely rocks like fake stuff. Because why would you be wearing all that expensive shit?
But that's rich nigga shit though.
Yeah.
You can do that as a rich nigga because people assume if you're rich and you rocking knockoff shit, they assume it's real. You know what I'm saying? But like, if you're a broke nigga and you rock knockoff shit, then you look even more broke. You know what I mean?
Isn't that interest? That there? What?
Yeah, it's fucked up.
actually, that's funny you said that. I mean, the few times that I've chilled with Kid Rock, Bob, he used to relentlessly. It's been
first
like,
name basis of Kid Rock.
It was like 20 years. I've known this dude.
The Bob, the bang, the bang.
It's just kind of funny to me that
You do know that I'm in this industry, right?
No, it's just kind of funny that Kid Rock has an actual name and it's Bob.
Bob.
Yeah, no, I mean his first album was a rap album. I mean,
Bob.
Well, I mean
Yeah.
rap in quotation marks.
Anyway, yeah, like he just never got the whole like, why are you guys wearing Louis Vuitton and Gucci stuff? He used to always tease us and point at our shoes and stuff.
And try to love someone.
But that's the thing, though, man. Like I remember I read a quote from Mark Zuckerberg, and he was like talking about how he wears the same thing every day.
Yep.
Because
Sure
that
does.
gives him one less thing to think about.
Yeah. I'm working towards that.
I'm the same way. I mean, I'm sure. I mean, we've been doing Questlove Supreme for a while now.
Hell,
I'm
better get
sure
till I die.
all y'all have been seeing me wear it's like 4 outfits that I have in my whole arsenal.
Ratchet
I always
t-shirt.
say
We know.
Kenny Gamble still drive a Honda Accord, so what the?
Who that?
lying.
Gamble does?
He has. It's the
He
nice.
owns
It's a
blocks.
nice Honda. Yeah, but he does not drive a fancy car.
He owns schools.
I know, but he drives a Honda.
He owns schools because he drives a Honda Accord.
Well, he owns schools because ain't nobody look at their contract.
Yeah, because they ain't had no overhead.
It's do say.
I do say.
Blame it on the. Can we play that?
Alcohol.
I mean,
Still in
Is it
holiday mode.
Drunk.
you
By
got
our
like
niggas.
Say what?
You got like
Felonious pain.
some background Christmas music. I gotta say Micah Bias.
You're leaving us?
Where you going, Steve?
Going to Andy Bravo's show, whatever that guy's name is.
You going to watch What Happens Live? What are you going to do there?
Yo, he is such a Watch What Happens Live expert.
I love that. Are you going to sit in the audience? Or are you
No,
going to
I'm
be?
not an expert. It's my girl's birthday tonight.
You got a girl?
She's an expert.
I didn't know you had a girl.
Let's talk about this because
No. Just put on the Christmas
We'll
music.
talk.
No,
Can you
wait.
please put on Dreidel?
So
Dreidel?
both. Let me get this straight. You and Amir's
I made
girl
you
both
out of
have
clay.
birthdays in this week.
Dreidel.
Yep.
With Dreidel, I will play.
Oh, it's interesting.
Anyway.
This is so interesting. So, how long have you been not single?
So I want to wish a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
I know you brought her up.
Laia. Let him do his thing, Laia.
So I want to wish you a happy Christmas and Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy New Year to everybody. I'd like to thank Electric Lady for letting us be here this year and hopefully next year.
Electric Lady.
Phil Jolly. Phil Jolly's the engineer in there.
Hi, Phil
Yeah,
Jolly.
Phil.
Hey, Phil.
Merry Christmas, Phil.
I know a Bill
My
Jolly.
nigga Phil.
Duce.
Phil, because that's
Thanks
how I
to
feel.
Duce.
Seth Paris is assisting in there.
Hey, Seth.
Seth.
There's Seth.
Hey, Seth. There you are.
Hey, it's Seth.
Merry
I think
Christmas.
we're coming to get evicted.
Here's Ashley, everybody. Happy
Hey,
birthday,
Ashley.
Ashley.
Oh, this is your girlfriend.
Yeah, happy
Oh, this is
birthday.
Look at love.
Happy birthday, Ashley.
That poor girl.
Happy birthday, Ashley.
Can we interview her when you leave? Because I just
Word
need
up,
to
Ashley.
know.
Happy birthday. We wish you a happy birthday, and we hope he leave it in tonight.
Leave it. You cannot edit it out. So,
Phonte, you go. Oh my God, Phonte.
I'll be right up.
Ash, forgive us. We're quite drunk right now.
Ash, would you like some Douce? Do you know what? Do you know?
No.
Do you know
Nah,
Douce, Ashley?
Nah, Ashley, get you
You know
some.
what? We don't have
It
any
ain't no
more.
It ain't no
It ain't
more.
no more.
I think we
forgot.
drank all
Phonte
the
drank it all.
Oh, goddamn. I'm sorry. Ashley,
Focus
I
Team
got a
Supreme.
swig left in
Focus
here.
Team Supreme.
Really? On what? Like,
On getting this episode done so we can leave.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
My,
all right.
my bad.
So, Phonte, give us what you're grateful for Christmas.
Yo, man, I'm
Isn't that
grateful for
Thanksgiving?
life. I'm grateful.
I said grateful.
grateful. For
Wait,
the
did I
holiday
say
season.
Thanksgiving?
No, but I'm
I said
saying,
just tell us what you're grateful for.
Yo, man, listen,
we
man.
can be humble with Thanksgiving,
No,
right?
absolutely. And
Christmas.
Thanksgiving and Christmas. This is Christmas.
Oh, wait.
This is Christmas set.
Come on, man. I got TT.
Okay, listen. Okay, real shit. Okay, listen.
Bye,
I'm
Ashley.
thankful for my life. I'm thankful for being in the presence of greatness. You know what I'm saying? For being a part of Team Supreme and being able to help people's lives. You know what I'm saying? As they get through their day at work. You know what I'm saying? I've had so many people hit me on Twitter and Instagram and everything saying that they listen to the show and they're like, yo, man, your show helps me get through my day at work. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for doing what you do. And so, man, listen, I'm thankful for life. I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful for my lady. I'm thankful for my kids for keeping me grounded. And, you know, unlike most people or a lot of people that I'm seeing, you know, that are just all doom and gloom under this Trump presidency that we're about to be in, 2017, man, I think that if nothing else, this will be the year that black people will realize all we got is us.
You better.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
All we got is us.
Yeah, do
You know
it,
what I mean?
Dave.
And so for me, I'm just like, listen, man, no matter who they was gonna put in office, whether it was gonna be Clinton, Hillary, fucking Ron Paul, nigga Giuliani,
Rand, but-
goddamn Rand Paul, whoever the
Randy
fuck them
Jackson
niggas,
and Marlon Jackson.
any of them niggas, damn Jermaine,
Joe
whoever.
Jackson,
Eric
B.
Greasy ass.
Soda Popinski.
Soda, you know what I mean?
And
Don
Dr.
Flamingo,
York.
who had Dr. York.
And the
No
Soul
matter
Train
who
Dancers.
they put in office, I was gonna still have to get up every morning and figure out how I'm gonna make it happen for me and mine. You know what I mean? And so, you
Wise
know,
words.
so man, so you know, whatever. I know this election has a lot of people on edge and nervous, but you know, at the end of the day, all I would just say is, look, listen, man, all we ever had was each other. All we ever had was us. And you know what I'm saying? The people that ride with you, the people that fuck with you, white, black, Jewish, Buddhist, whoever the fuck, the people that in your life that are legitimately riding for you, all y'all can do is support each other, ride for each other, and just get through this shit, man. We gonna be all right. You know what I mean? It ain't all doomsday and gloom and we all done and oh my God. Fuck that. We still got life. We still here. We can still fucking make it, dude. So that's one, man. I'm thankful for life and I'm thankful for every day another chance to be a better man than I was the day before.
Okay. Unpaid Bill? I think
You
Unpaid
just
Bill's
said
just grateful
everything.
for Phonte.
I am grateful for Phonte. Phonte makes
And
me
I'm
laugh
grateful
so
for unpaid
fucking
bill,
hard.
yo.
I'm thankful for friends, man. My kids and my friends. I never thought that I'd be in this position, and it's fantastic.
Laia.
That's Steve. He got the no.
I love everybody in this room, man. I really do.
Oh,
Yeah,
all
I really
right.
do.
No, I'm thankful. I'm thankful that, you know, last year I was unemployed and my unemployment had just ran out. And today I am here with You talented fellows. And really, you are a group of talented fellows. I don't say it a lot. I don't like to toot y'all horn, but since it's the holidays, I will say this. I tell my friends all the time, it is nice to be in a room full of greatness. And I mean you too, Bill.
She was pointing at Bill Sherman.
Yes.
Hey, Margaret.
Not Boss
Margaret.
Bill.
Either way,
Hey,
apply
yo,
it as
and
you
let me
see it.
say this too for you, like I always thought when we first started doing this that we needed a woman, and I could not
You are
ask
not
for
that
a
woman.
better woman than you. I could not ask for a better woman. You know what I'm saying? We've known each other for a long time. We go way back, and man, seriously, I love you as a sister, as a friend. And you always got me for whatever you need for life. You know what I mean?
That work wife.
That
work
work
husband.
sperm
My work wife and
because-
all that. Nah, not sperm because
Okay.
I'm snipped and my
Okay.
shit is over.
Shit.
So you know what I
Really?
mean? But it's
That's some
cool.
talented swimmers you got.
But if
Yeah.
you
It's
need,
reversible.
but if you need plasma, he's got plenty.
I
of
got
plasma.
plenty of plasma for you. No sperm, but I got plasma.
Bill,
What? Bill,
give
Bill,
us
give
Okay,
zero
give us some
Bill.
thoughts.
Okay,
Give us
Bill.
some final thoughts.
Not
Final
Boss Bill.
thoughts
Oh,
on
the
what?
Boss Bill,
on
Boss Bill.
on Christmas? On
I know you're a Grinch, bro, but
I'm not a Grinch.
stop trying this
No,
this Oscar
yo,
shit. You
me-
trying to Oscar this
No,
shit?
You're
me and
so
Boss Bill,
optimistic,
I
Boss Bill.
understand.
You ain't no Oscar.
So, his final last words. The Beach Boys Christmas album. That whole album's awesome.
But no, I understand you more now than I ever had, Boss Bill.
I don't.
Dead ass. I understand.
I
Me
don't
and
know,
Boss
Bill.
Bill have me and Boss Bill are so much alike. It's scary. I'm just like the shit that he be saying. It's scary because we're so much alike, and that was like I think a big reason why we did Golden Gartra Radio. Like we just got each other on an intrinsic level. So no, he's not the Grinch. He's just a staunch realist.
I'm not. Yeah, I have high expectations of everyone.
That's
Well,
awesome.
lower them expectations, bro.
I'm about to say, is that what you're thankful for? Higher expectations?
No, that's okay. What are you? I was never told what to talk about. I was just asked for some final thoughts, so I just started fucking talking. So what do you want me to talk about?
What
Never
are you
mind.
thankful for,
Final
Nooka?
thoughts. Thankful shit. Okay, what am I thankful for? I'm thankful that this radio
Just
show.
say something nice. that
Okay,
doesn't
I'm
exist.
thankful that this radio show exists because if this radio show didn't exist, I'd probably be living
Back in Indiana?
in a city that is actually on a list that I saw on the internet for having high Ku Klux Klan activity. It's also the same.
Yo, man, let's
it's the
talk
same
about
city
the Ku Klux
where
Klan.
Kokomo, Indiana,
Staunch
where I
realism.
grew up.
Kokomo.
Where I
let's
grew
talk
up,
about
so-
the
That
fucking
was my
Ku
shit,
Klux
too.
Klan.
Yeah.
The Ku Klux Klan.
Next
Yo, no,
episode.
because they're about to have a rally in North Carolina.
yeah,
and I'm
yeah.
just like, dude,
I can't
you
believe
niggas.
you live there sometimes.
Yeah, I live there, but
Dude,
I love
I'm
it.
playing
I love
Vince
it. It's a great
Guaraldi
place.
Christmas.
It's happy.
Okay.
It's happy.
No, I
It's
love
happy.
it. But the Ku Klux Klan,
Let's talk
you
about the Ku
niggas
Klux Klan.
are like the fucking BlackBerry of racists.
They not listening. You should know that.
You niggas still like you niggas is still marching and
I
putting
interviewed
on
the Ku Klux Klan
costumes.
once.
It's like no, like don't you know racism has evolved past that? Real racists
Racism
are
does-
redlining school districts. You know what I mean? Like y'all niggas still marching and like what the fuck are you doing? Y'all niggas still using a trackball?
Say
Get
joy
the
to the
fuck
world.
outta here.
Say joy to the world right now, Phonte.
Trackball.
Phonte, say joy to the world.
Joy to the world.
All right, listen. Can I
That was
just?
the best thing you've ever said in the history
Oh,
of the world.
Okay, what else?
I'm
What else
still
I'm
using a
thankful for? I'm
trackball.
thankful for the fact that I'm still here on this earth right now.
I'm glad you're
thankful,
here,
I'm thankful
Bill.
for the fact that I was able to be on this earth at the same time as all of you people.
Hey, yo, Boss Bill, yo, I mean it, yo.
Thank
I
you for
love
that
you,
quote
brother.
because I know it's hard for you
We've
to
been
go there.
along. We have a long.
Phonte
history,
got a
man.
lot of love
Yo,
to give
wrap it
tonight.
up, B.
Nah,
If you
man.
Yo, wrap it up, B.
Okay, can I wrap it up finally?
Yeah, yes,
please?
boss man. What are you
Please?
thankful for?
Yeah, talk to us, Boss
Questlove.
man.
I'm
Lover.
thankful that
Boy.
I'm also thankful that Pandora's not going to cancel us because of this episode.
Shout out to Scott Yayo. My man Scott Yayo. Shout out to Scott Yayo. My
For real,
brother.
though,
I hope I didn't
My
speak
man's
too soon.
100 grand. My man's we going
Yo,
to the
wrap it up, B.
Brazilian spot. Right after this, we gonna get some lomo sentado. We gonna get some motherfucking arroz con pollo. We gonna get all that shit, son.
Listen,
I got a TT.
Listen,
Can y'all make this?
all I
y'all
can
wrap
say,
this up?
all I can say, is on behalf of the Team Supreme,
We sorry. We sorry.
everything that they said, and in addition, Scott Yayo,
Boss Bill is on the floor
if
right
this
now.
show winds up,
Yayo.
Can you tell us you love
I
us?
know it,
Are you gonna?
Yayo.
Are you gonna tell us you love us? Are you gonna say I love you?
I gave
Nah.
you all a lot of money for Christmas.
No,
of course
no,
I love you.
No,
Oh,
Amir,
all right.
no, I mean this,
Check and
brother.
cash,
I mean this
though.
for real, man.
Oh,
and
no.
I'm drunk. So you know I mean it for real. I'm drunk,
flexing.
so you know it's real, nigga.
No.
I'm drunk,
No.
so nigga, you know it's real.
This is
nigga.
what talking. Look,
Say it.
this is what talking to D'Angelo's like.
Oh, what? No, Amir, man, you were from the front, from the jump. You have been one of the biggest supporters of my group, of my career. You have always like stood by me, you know what I'm saying, and supported me and all that shit. And I mean this, man. You do a lot for a lot of people who may not always say this. And I really want to say this, brother. I love you, man. Like, seriously.
I love you
know what I'm
guys
saying?
too. Thank you.
I know you don't, that whole emotions thing you don't do well with because you're on the spectrum of Asperger's. But, you know what I mean? but like, listen,
Yo,
man.
I gotta go to work.
But no, dog. I
still
love you,
haven't-
man. As a man,
I love you all
you
too.
could put the drumsticks down tonight, and I would still love you. You good for a plate at my house anytime, my nigga.
Thank
I mean
you.
that.
And on
Anytime.
behalf of the Drunken Team Supreme, this is
For the
Questlove.
win, ladies and gentlemen.
Happy Shaka Khan to all of you.
Happy New Year.
Hi, this is Stevie Wonder. In behalf of the Motown family, I'd like to say Happy Holiday from all of us to you.
You're listening to Questlove Supreme on Pandora. This episode will replay through Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific.
Questlove Supreme is produced by Pandora and Team Supreme.